Hello and welcome to NFL RedZone Watchalong here on talkSPORT from the home of live sport here in London. The brand new Paddy Sportsbook in the famous Hippodrome. I'm Ollie Hunter, and joining me again this week is Mr. Oh, I'm not doing fantasy football anymore this season. Oh, I love the Dallas Cowboys and Chelsea. It's Kwaku Afari. How are you, Kwaku?
I'm good, mate. Thanks for the intro.
You're welcome. And I'm so delighted that he's here. I feel like I've made him. It's my really good friend. I'm definitely going to his wedding if any idiot woman decides to marry him. It's Sam, Two Teams Harris. How are you, Sammy?
I'm good, man, honestly. Thank you for having me. Thank you. Honestly, this place is insane.
It is.
Well, boys, it's a huge night with some great games in this 6 p.m. window. And we need to talk about the Vikings-Browns game at Spurs, which is still going on. Minnesota 14-17 down against the Browns, but they have the ball and there's less than a minute left. We'll get you that in a sec. But first, Sam, Kwaku and I were here last week and we love this venue. This is your first time in here. How much do you love Paddy Sportsbook?
Honestly, I feel like I've been picked up and dropped in a Philadelphia sports bar. It might have something to do with the amount of green that's around us or the 55 screens. It is something else. The food we were served earlier was amazing. Honestly, I'm trying to find faults because I'm a negative person by nature.
You really are, yeah.
But there's nothing. Honestly, this place is insane.
We had team burgers earlier.
It was unreal.
And they were
Unbelievable.
top
As a burger
stuff.
connoisseur, I'd put them right up there.
You are, well, that's one of your other middle names. Burger Harris, not
Burger
connoisseur.
Harris.
For those that don't know, this is a new venue created with Paddy Power in Leicester Square. It's the heart of central London. Live action from all major sports across 55 screens. It's open 7 days a week. 55 screens. So we've got the Browns and Minnesota Vikings on, but we're going to have all 6 games on, as well as RedZone in here as well. And also, Man City Burnley is on behind us. I think there's some horse racing from Hong Kong. There's so much going on here. It's so cool. So come down for live sport, betting, food, drink. Visit www.hippodromecasino.com/Paddy's-Sportsbook for more information. The link is in the description below. 18+. Right, I was at Tottenham earlier for the first quarter and a half of this game, the Browns versus the Minnesota Vikings. 59 seconds are left on the clock. 3rd and 3 for the Vikings. They have the ball on, what's that, the 16-yard line, so they were in the red zone. A win takes the Vikings to 3-2. A win for Cleveland takes Cleveland's to 2-3. They're on the 21-yard line. I was looking at a different thing there. Boys, you've watched it here in the casino, in the Paddy Power Sportsbook. How have you found the experience? What have you made of the game so far?
Well, I said to Pat earlier when we came in, our producer, that this game has got overtime written all over it. And I thought when I saw Judkins go for a couple of big ones earlier, do you know what? The Browns might grab this by the scruff of the neck. But look where we are.
Yep.
Look where we are.
Poised perfectly for overtime. And that's the beauty of the NFL, right? There's so many different ways to score points that it sets up for such close games at the end, especially when the teams are quite well matched. And I feel like Cleveland are going to score on this drive, and we're going to overtime.
Minnesota are going to score on this drive.
Minnesota are going to score this drive.
So you're thinking that this Browns defense, which is so good, and it's held Green Bay to 10 points 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
If anything, holding the Detroit Lions to 30 points is really good.
It's a feat.
Well, it's Garrett, isn't it? It's Myles Garrett. And you said this earlier when you came by, you couldn't keep your eyes off of him. And, I mean, these screens are ridiculously big, but he looks like an absolute giant.
He's a man amongst boys. It's almost unfair.
And let's not forget about David Njoku, who, with these huge screens here, one of the 55 in here, David Njoku, who has put on 40 pounds in the off-season to be more of a blocking tight end, is now a really big man. He scored that touchdown. Nice little out pass out in the flat to, who's that, Jordan Addison there, back from injury. So the Minnesota Vikings are, what, 2nd and 5 there on the 7-yard line. 5 more yards to get another set of downs. Browns are out of timeouts. Carson Wentz drops back, launches, Addison, touchdown! What a throw! Wow. Have they left too much time on the board? But wow, what a throw that was, Sam.
Funnily enough, I was just about to say to you, there's 31 seconds on the clock, which means there's 31 seconds for Carson Wentz to do Carson Wentz things. That wasn't the sort of Carson Wentz thing I had in my mind. Do you know what? That looked like Carson Wentz of old there, and he's just dropped an absolute diamond. What a catch!
Yeah, that's a good drive. That's a confidence-building drive, and they have left a little bit of time on the clock. But let's see if Cleveland can.
Well, they've left the time on the clock against the Cleveland Browns offense that, other than a few drives this game, they haven't really done anything. Like, you know, Dylan Gabriel in his first start, it looks okay, and, you know, he's quick and he's got, I always love a lefty, but, you know, he, I'm not sure that he has it in him to drive down the field and get the Browns back into, well, they've got to score a touchdown now.
What do you make of Flacco being dropped?
Well, I think it's the right call. The offense was moribund.
Yeah.
And, yeah, we're just seeing a replay of this Wentz throw. It's perfect. The coverage there by 21 is so bad.
It's so poor.
He just lets them go. He's worried about the underneath, but there's no one underneath.
I'll be taking that captain's badge off him after this.
And, yeah, you should. And
it's a great
Addison,
catch.
That is a good catch.
With the falling backwards into the end zone. Wentz, who went out of the game at the end of the second quarter with a shoulder injury. They must have put some ice on it or something, and he's come back out. And the two touchdown drives in that second half, and 21-17, the Browns lead the Minnesota Vikings, lead the Cleveland Browns, and the Vikings are kicking off.
I mean, I think the guy that's probably stood out, the two guys that stood out for me has been Judkins. I mean, he had a 65-yarder pull back earlier for a defensive holding, but Justin Jefferson has just been insane. Anytime he's been throwing the ball, he's caught it. I'm seeing
more animated JJ as well. He's one of the more reserved receivers in the league, but he's feeling it today. He's pumped up. He's loving what he's seeing out there, and he's ate all day. Yeah. Whenever you turned up and looked at one of the 55 screens, it's JJ doing JJ things.
He knows his value, and he just wants his teammates to then get theirs as well. Yeah. So if he puts up some numbers, then great. But he doesn't care about the absolute glory. As long as his team wins and his teammates look better, he's happy. He's one of the nicest players in the NFL that I've had the pleasure of being in the same room as, I guess. He's just so lovely. Dylan Gabriel drops back, steps up into the pocket, throws down the middle.
That's a great catch.
They've got to hustle. 12, 11, 10. 9 on the clock. They're going to spike the ball on the 48. That leaves them with 1, maybe 2 shots at the end zone.
No timeouts.
Look for the sideline.
Does he have the arm? I think I watched him in warm-ups. He's got some zip on his arm. Does he have the length on his arm?
I think this has to go, because if you're throwing it downfield, you're going to run out of time. I think this has to go. It's now or never.
Yeah, play clock is winding down. Remember, there's 7 seconds left on the clock. 12 seconds on the play. 11, 10. It is Dylan Gabriel in the shotgun. He's got 3 wide receivers to his left, running back to his right. The Vikings are just sitting off. Gabriel,
he's gone for the
He's thrown it in the air.
There's enough depth on it.
And it's intercepted.
That's the game.
That's the game. Brilliant stuff there for the Minnesota Vikings. They go to 3-2.
Huge.
There seems to be, what's going on? Kevin O'Connell is worried about something. Is there something going on? Did O'Connell call a timeout? And they have another free play?
That's confusion. They had no timeouts left. Oh, sorry,
Kevin O'Connell
did. Yes, of course.
Minnesota timeout. They did.
Right. Minnesota timeout.
So they get another go.
Wow.
Oh, Kevin. If this ends up being a touchdown, it will be unbelievable.
That would be a disaster.
My big problem there, though, with Dylan Gabriel, didn't go up to the line of scrimmage. He did call a timeout. He did. Didn't go up to the line of scrimmage, and the ball landed at the 2-yard line. Doesn't have the arm from where they are.
What is he thinking there?
He's seen something he doesn't like. Is he trying to ice Dylan Gabriel?
I think he's trying to ice him.
Trying to ice a Hail Mary is something new.
Yeah, isn't it?
I've not seen that before.
Wow. So the 7 seconds go back on the clock. It's Cleveland 17, Minnesota 21. Cleveland need a touchdown. We saw on that last play, Minnesota have 3 DBs back right on the goal line. Wouldn't surprise me if there's a couple of big bodies there for the jump ball. And Cleveland have the ball. Gabriel drops back. They've gone underneath. What a weird decision that is. Oh, no, out of bounds. Blackcock's going to run. It's game over. Didn't get it down. Didn't get out of bounds, and that is the game. That's why they threw underneath, because they didn't have the yardage, which they knew from the free play beforehand. Well.
Drama.
Real drama in here, and you could say that in the Paddy Sportsbook in here, the crowd was captivated.
Yeah. Good games to kick us off, mate.
Good games to kick us off. Right. Ahead of the 6 p.m. kickoffs, we're 20 minutes away or so. Let's get our predictions in ahead of the 6 p.m. kickoffs. We've got all of our games. We've got our boomers and our busters. Before we get into the games, I want a big shout from each one of us ahead of the game. So a bit of a prediction. What's going to happen? A big shout. What's your big shout, Kwaku Afari, ahead of these 6 o'clock games?
I'm a Cowboys fan, full disclosure for my sins. Take on the moribund, that's a great word, Jets.
I don't know whether the Jets are moribund.
They are. All
right.
Name me a worse franchise in the NFL over the last 5-6 years.
Over the last 5-6 years, yes, but you could argue this season the Saints can't get anything going.
Yeah, fair. Okay,
I think there's cause for optimism, especially after that Miami game on Monday Night Football. But sorry, carry on. What's your big shout?
My big shout is that after this game, Dak Prescott will be one of the leading candidates, if not the leading candidate for league MVP.
Oh, we've been here before, Kwaku. When were you learn?
We were here 2 years ago and he led us to a 12-5 record. Dak Prescott, despite the fact that Dallas Cowboys defense is absolutely atrocious, is putting the team on his back. Without his number 1 receiver, CeeDee Lamb, he is still putting in that work. This reminds me of Dak from 2023. Almost at this point, I think we take Dak for granted. Year in, year out, when he's healthy, when he's got weapons to throw to, like he's got George Pickens, he puts up big numbers. And this season, he can't do anything about Matt Eberflus maybe being the worst coordinator in the NFL. He is sticking his team on his back and putting up those numbers. And I think by the end of this game, when we absolutely destroy the Jets, we'll be looking at Dak Prescott as a lead candidate for MVP.
You're going to absolutely destroy the Jets.
We are going to absolutely destroy the Jets.
Defense, which is okay. It's not too shabby. Look, Dak has said that he's, in the last few days, that he's playing the best ball and he's the most confident he's ever been.
Yeah, and
which is quite something.
It is something. Do you know what it is as well? I think, obviously, I would prefer to have Micah Parsons on our roster. But it means that Dak is the undisputed leader in that dressing room. Yep. And I think there's a bit of friction between him and Micah, a little bit. And I feel like Dak Prescott feels like this is his team. This is America's team. This is Dak Prescott's team.
Kwaku, you could sell us to an Eskimo.
We've only gone 14 minutes in and you'd already said Dallas are the America's team. Honestly,
we are though.
This man.
We are though. And you mentioned the Jets defense not being too bad. But they haven't had any takeaways this season. Aaron Glenn's defensive-minded coach, and they haven't had any takeaways, no turnovers this season. And I feel like we are going to throw all over them. And this is the game where we get our season started. Because bear in mind, we are 1-2-1 after that tie with Green Bay last week. But
thank you very much.
We shared the spoils.
But didn't have that on our bingo card, did we?
We did not. But we could be 3-1 right now. Think about the game against Philly. Could have won. If CD could catch the ball, we could have won that game.
Could have, would have.
And we could have won the game last week. Yeah. We could also be 0-4, if you look at the games as well. We got destroyed by the Bears, gave Caleb his best game of the season. We obviously lost against Philly. Yeah. We drew with you guys. So we could be 0-4, but we could be 3-1.
I think there's a lot of... I think we're week 5 now, and I still... There's maybe 1 or 2 teams that I know are good. That top echelon, but there's I'm going to go with the Eagles.
Yes.
I'm going to go with the Bills. And I think those two... Ravens have had a bit of a slip-up.
Chargers, obviously.
Chargers, I don't know. I still don't know. I still need to see a bit more. And I think there's so many question marks over teams that... I want to see a bit more. And
we're seeing Aaron Andrews talking to Keenan Allen, who is sensationally back. He's about 40 yards to be 40 catches to be the best ever.
This is a perfect game for them to convince me.
But are you saying you're not convinced because of the loss against the Giants last week? Because everyone was saying they were the best team in the NFL before last week.
I thought that the Packers were going to run to the Super Bowl this year, and they managed to lose to the Browns. I mean, we're part of the season at the moment that realistically, I mean, from a couple of years ago when you lose your fourth pre-season game, the first week is now seen as a pre-season game. I don't want to look into too much, but it's a weird one in the sense that, and also injuries, we'll talk about injuries in a bit. I don't really know who's good. And it's weird. There's a couple of leading candidates, and then there's a lot that maybe if they start off a bit slower, that could put a few things together and might make a run for it.
Okay.
And Cowboys, in your mind, could be one of those teams.
In my mind.
in your mind.
In my little mind.
I can't argue that when CeeDee Lamb is back, I think you might have the most complete offense.
Yeah,
because Javonte Williams looks so good.
He looks like what we were promised, and I know he had injuries, but he looks like what we were promised when he came out of Broncos. And he was so ridden with injuries. And do you know what? It's hard for me to say as a part-time Eagles fan. It's nice to see him doing well there, and I love Pickens as well. You are set up, and as you said earlier, Dak needs to take leadership of this team now, and I think this is the season to do it. And I think this is your last year of protecting him.
What do you mean?
In terms of, because we hear it every year, Dak's the guy, Dak's the guy.
No. Okay, so we're talking about we're kind of talking about Chargers as well. Dak reminds me of Phillip Rivers, right? Consistent, gives you those numbers year in, year out. Again, we know about his shortcomings when it comes to
better arm, much better than Twiglet arm. Phillip Rivers,
and just as many rings,
just as many rings. But
less kids though.
Yeah, I don't know why he keeps on going.
Maybe we shouldn't get into that on this forum here.
But I've never seen such a Jekyll and Hyde team as the Dallas Cowboys this year. The worst defense in the league in terms of yards allowed, but the best offense in the league in terms of total yards. So I just think that if we can mitigate how poorly the defense is coached with incredible offensive play, which we are capable of doing, we've seen it in every single game this season, barring the Bears game, then there's no reason why we can't go on the run. I look at the Commanders. They're not that impressive. They're 2-2 right now. Obviously, the Eagles are the class of the division, and the Giants are the Giants.
Well, the Commanders are going to be really interesting later on when Jaden Daniels is back. Daniels is back because he's been out the last couple of weeks. I think they're a completely different
McLaurin's been hurt as well.
Yeah, Terry's out as well this week.
But they've still been able to rush the ball, even though he's been out. I think they're the second.
Eckler as well, going out as well. But they are managing to. It's a big chunk plays that are working for them. Jeremy Nichols had a big chunk play a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, Krosky stepped up as well. There's a lot of talk about him in pre-season camp, and he looks like he's going to come through. But I think you're forgetting something, Ollie. I think it's my turn for my big shout.
Well, we did get big shout, but then we ended up getting to the preview of the game as well. Let's get your big shout.
So my big shout is Return of the King. I feel like every single year for the last 5 seasons...
Viggo Mortensen's coming back, is he?
Yeah, maybe. Every season, is this going to be the year that Big Derrick Henry drops off? And, I mean, the opening game of the season, he's shown no signs of it. But I think the last couple of days... The people that have been nibbling away, being like, you know what, this is the year, they have every right to feel good about that prediction.
Yeah, 3 fumbles this year.
Yeah, fine.
3 fumbles in 4 games.
Fine, but
the team is the team stinks.
Yeah, well, this is why it's my big shout.
No, but do the team stink?
Yes.
They've had the hardest schedule so far this season.
True,
they've only lost against the elite of the elite. They lost against the Bills, which they shouldn't have lost. Lost against the Chiefs, which again it's the Chiefs. And what's the other loss this season for the Ravens? It was
the
Bills. Bills, Chiefs, and I've got it here. And the Lions. And the Lions are one of the best teams in the league. So I feel like with the Ravens, and I really like a big shout because
you haven't heard it yet.
I thought it was the...
Well, I need to tell you. I'm going to put my name down on some stats.
Go on then.
Oh, here we go.
Derrick Henry, Return of the King, is going for 150 yards and not 1 touchdown, but 2 tutties.
Oh, wow.
You can book it.
All on the ground?
Yeah, all on the ground.
All on the ground. Wow.
That's a big shout.
That's because they used Justice Hill in the old pass game. All right. Well,
that's a big shout.
My big shout. I like your big shout.
Thank you.
And I like your big shout.
Thank you.
But my big shout.
Yeah.
Darren Bent, I'm coming for you.
Oh, here he is. Here he is.
I am coming for you, and I'm coming
for
those Philadelphia Eagles. They are so lucky.
Don't do
They are so lucky to be 4-0. I think they might be the worst ever 4-0 team.
Don't do that, Ollie.
Nah,
Don't do
Benny,
it.
I'm coming for you because I think today the Denver Broncos and Sean Payton go into their building and get the Boo Eagles, the Boo Birds come out, because the Philadelphia Eagles will lose their first game in 18.
It's so on brand of you, Ollie, to call someone out who isn't here. Well, saying that though, where is Benny?
Oh, apparently he's got
something to do with his kids. I don't know. Whatever, Benny. I'm coming for you next week. And when the Eagles lose, oh, you'll hear about it. And when they'll lose, oh, it'll be all over your socials, buddy.
That's a good shout. I like it. But I disagree with it completely.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
a massive shot in the dark. Whatever.
We're all waiting for the Eagles to
It's
lose.
a big shout for a reason.
They're just the best team in the league. They find different ways to get it done.
Yeah,
they've
they
had
do.
a difficult schedule and they've won all their games. Give them credit.
AJ Brown's going to have a little cry because he won't get targeted
that
again.
is one to watch carefully.
100%. I think the Eagles, a lot of people forget where the Eagles were this time last year. I think it's all part and parcel being a Philadelphia sports fans, that the fans, and I mean it's more outside noise rather than just the Philadelphia fans this year, but they're undefeated.
Yeah.
And they're still winning games. Like, in the way they're winning it, it's not been too impressive. I mean, after the Dolphins, they are taking the longest to snap a ball. It feels like they're trying to win every game by an upset when they've forgotten that they won the Super Bowl last year in such dominant fashion. I feel like a lot is being made of this. Today is a massive game.
Are you not worried though, Sam? Kevin Patullo is obviously replacing Kellen Moore, who is an incredible OC.
Is he though?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
well.
What he did last year with Saquon, who we wrote off, and what he did with Jalen Hurts, he wrote.
And you look at the drop off of Saquon this year.
It's night and day. And I just look at the offense, right? And in the second half against Tampa Bay last week, 0 yards for Jalen Hurts?
It's not looked pretty, but again, the only stat that matters is that they're 4-0. And I think
they won't be for too long.
Well, we'll see if your big shout is correct, Oliver.
This is an NFL stream, but they remind me a little bit of Liverpool, right? When Liverpool were winning games, it was all well and good until they weren't winning games, and then you start to look at the issues. And I look at this, I really like Philadelphia. I've got a soft spot for Philly in general.
So what? You're a Cowboys fan?
I know, man.
What's the biggest rivalry in the NFL?
I know. It's sacrilege, but I just have.
Craigie went to Philadelphia to watch his team win the Club World Cup this year. Look, I don't blame him. Philadelphia's the best city in America.
Chelsea. I didn't know I was here with two Philadelphia apologists. I didn't know you would both had two teams. And your team's in your league.
No, they're not my second team.
Honestly.
I've just got a soft spot for them. We need to bring up this man, though. For those who are uninitiated, you see him wear a beautiful Indianapolis Colts.
It's a glorious Colts jersey.
You're a man who knows kit. That's a great jersey, right?
That's a beautiful jersey.
But the thing is, he's a turncoat. He calls himself an Indy fan, but he's also a Philadelphia Eagles fan. Sam, explain that to us, please.
Look,
I don't think he can.
I can't. I'm going to attempt to try. Look, I'm a Colts fan through and through. American football was the first American sport that I absolutely fell in love with. I watched a game after a night at uni, and I watched my Colts get absolutely thumped by the Ravens. Peyton Manning was injured, but I'd already picked my allegiance at that point. My dad then moved to America.
Yes.
And I fell in love with every other Philadelphia sports team, barring the Eagles. But that being said,
is that because you already picked the Colts?
Yeah, I couldn't switch. And I mean, look, they're the team that I look out for in the NFC. Thank God they're not in the same division.
Have you ever worn an Eagles jersey?
Never.
Really?
Not even when I've been to the Eagles Stadium. I've worn an Eagles.
That surprises me.
Eagles hoodie, but I was cold. It was really cold.
No, if you're cold, you're cold, isn't it?
But look, I am. And Craig, you asked me this earlier. If by some miracle these two teams, maybe not by some miracle, Colts look they're doing something this year.
Oh, imagine if they get to the Super Bowl.
Then it's not even a question in my mind that I am Team Blue for the bus.
Okay.
Right, boys, let's go through the games. We've done a bit of a preview, but let's go through the games. I want to break it up. We'll take 2 games each.
Yep.
And we'll do our boomers and busters. So we've got 6 games to go through in 6 minutes. So, don't spend too long on games that we've spent a bit of time talking about. But, Quaker, I want to come to you first. Cowboys at Jets. Give us a quick preview and who from this game are your boomers and your busters.
So Jets are 0-4 right now. They take on the Dallas Cowboys, who are 1-2-1. And I think, obviously, the betting favourites are the Dallas Cowboys, right? Despite the fact that the Jets are at home. It's not that I Yeah, well, I don't really rate the Jets. I just don't think they're that good. And I know some of the games have been close. The Steelers game at the beginning of the season showed me something, and Justin Fields showed me something in that game that he hadn't shown me previously. And he's now living in a world where this is NFL that's full of second chances, right? You look at what Sam Darnold's doing, and you look at what Mac Jones is doing, you look at what your boy Danny Dimes is doing. And Justin Fields is starting to make this his team, but I just think the offense for the Dallas Cowboys will be a bit too overwhelming. And what Aaron Glenn used to be able to hang his hat on was defense. Defensively, the Jets have been poor this season. They've not been able to turn over the ball, and they keep on fumbling the ball. Justin Fields is included in that as well. And so despite the fact that I've seen improvements in his game, and despite the fact that our defense is shockingly woeful, the worst defense in the league, I just think we're going to have too much of them on offense, and it's going to be a walkover.
So boomers and busters?
Boomers, I'm going for... It's too easy to go for Dak Prescott. I'll probably go for Brian Schottenheimer, where I feel like he's maybe not got enough credit because we've not got a great record, but he's showing me more things than I've seen from any of our two previous head coaches. And the bust, it's the Jets defense that people were pointing out as being their strong point at the beginning of the season, and so far this year I've not seen enough from them.
I predict that the Jets will get their first turnover of Dak Prescott.
You're not allowed two big shouts, Ollie.
It will be an interception, and when he does, I'm going to be all up in your grill, buddy.
All right, mate. I'll be here. I'll be right here.
Let's move to the Raiders at the Indianapolis Colts. Sam Harris.
Look, I'm going to keep this quick. This game is going to be one between the hash marks. It's a battle of the two tight ends. Tyler Warren has been outstanding since he's been drafted by us in the first round. We were screaming out for a tight end. We have done since down. Like it's going to be whoever is more successful between the two. I want to pick them both as my boom.
No, that's fine. The tight end position, your boom.
My bust, who after last week's dismal performance with Alec Pierce being out, is Adonai Mitchell. I want him to prove me wrong. He needs to have a breakout game, but I'm scared that it's going to be another one that where we're going to be looking, being like, I was promised so much of this guy. When's he going to start proving it?
All right, that's a couple of good ones. I am going to go with the Dolphins and at the Panthers. Miami Dolphins 1-3, Panthers 1-3. These two teams are so close in every metric. They're one or two positions behind each other or in front of each other. When it comes to offensive, defensive, rushing and passing, and all of those metrics, they're almost exactly the same. So I'm going to pick out a couple of players. My bust, because I'm a negative man and I want to take a bust first, is I think Bryce Young. Now, this Dolphins defense can't stop anything on the ground, but if Carolina Panthers decide to put the ball into Bryce's hands, I think the Dolphins defense will have the wood over him. So I predict Bryce Young to have a bad game. And conversely, I'm going to go for a little bit of tight end love as well. Who doesn't love some tight end love?
We love our tight ends.
Yes. I should have done it that way round. Darren Waller, who spent 2024 out, he decided not to play. Traded by the Giants to the Dolphins.
Well, he retired after he made that music video, didn't he?
Yeah.
You can't come back to the locker room after doing something like that.
So he decided to move halfway down the country to
I would have
Miami.
I would have left the continent.
So Darren Waller, 2 touchdowns at the weekend. In Monday Night Football. Well, that's before. Well, one was before, one was after the horrific injury to Tyreek Hill. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
But he will have to be one of those big pass-catching options that Tua Tagovailoa will have to go to. So my boom will be Darren Waller. My bust is Bryson Young. Next game, Broncos at Eagles. Sam, we're back with you.
We did speak about it a lot earlier. I think this game is going to be... I think Vance Joseph is going to be the decision maker in this. If they can show different looks, if they can put the pressure, if they can put Jalen Hurts under pressure, there's every chance that we see the Eagles finally lose a game that they should lose. But my boom is going to be Jalen Hurts. I think he's going to shut everyone up. I think he's going to start dishing the ball out. I think AJ's going to have a good game. I think the Slim Reaper's going to have a good game. I think we're just going to go off to... Sorry. They are going to go off today.
He didn't even do that on purpose.
That is absolutely ridiculous. Guys, you saw that, right? This is Mr. Two Teams.
Don't clip that.
Oh, my God. Just clip that for us. That's awful. You are the worst man I've ever met. Okay, Texans at Ravens, Kwaku.
I'm pretty sure. I'm nicking your boom. I think Derrick Henry is a man that I love. I just love a power back, and that is what he is. And I think he's going to have a big game today.
I've always thought that you love a power back. Yeah.
And my bust is the Texans O-line. Nick Haley's brought in to revamp this offense, right? And everyone talks about the regression of CJ Stroud, but he's not being protected. He's not being protected. He gets sacked way too often, and I just feel like that O-line, which has been a problem for the last couple of years, is still a problem this year. I think they're going to have a difficult evening tonight.
I agree.
Absolutely fair. I love the Texans defense, though. I really love them, and we'll keep an eye on them today. But got a soft spot for that defense. My boom and bust from Giants at Saints. This is a game that nobody wanted, so they gave it to me. The 1-3 Giants go to the 0-4 Saints. The Giants are coming off the back of that win against the Chargers. Jackson Dart.
Yes.
Jackson Dart.
Jackson Dart.
Jackson Dart.
The way he's being talked about in New York right now.
Aura, though.
I know.
Well,
it's a great second game to have because
which one will he be? Which one will he be? Will he be my boom or my bust? What do you think, boys?
I think you're going. I think
you're going boom. I think you're going boom.
You don't know me at all. I'm going bust. Jackson Dart for the bust, and I'll tell you for why.
Go on.
Because I think he's quite lucky, and I fully believe in this Saints defense. The Saints defense, which is just 4 sacks behind the league leaders in the Denver Broncos. They've had 11 sacks. Granderson has had 4.5. Cam Jordan has had 2.5 this season already.
Hall of Famer.
Absolute Hall of Famer.
How's he still playing?
So I think the New Orleans Saints will get all over Jackson Dart and the New York Giants. The Saints will get their first win of the season to go 1-4. I love the Saints as long as they don't wear those horrendous uniforms.
The one of the worst things I've seen since
baby
Darren
poo
Waller's
uniforms, awful.
Can you tell the watchers the viewers, why you really like the Saints? Who's the man really moving the needle for you on the Saints?
I can't believe you went boom, and then you know that this guy is going to be my boom. I love Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill, and I'll get these guys as favourite players from different teams. But Taysom Hill, number 7 for the New Orleans Saints, is back from injury. He had an ACL go in his ankle last season. He's back. Him and Foster Moreau combined for 11, or between them had 11 touchdowns for the New Orleans Saints last season. Both are back for the first time this season. Taysom Hill is an absolute gadget player.
Yeah.
He can play quarterback, plays tight end, wide receiver, or running back, or fullback. He plays all along the line. He is going to be back with a vengeance. And even if all he does is get 1 touchdown, that's amazing for a man that hasn't played for 10 months. So my absolute boom, and I'm hoping with all of my being, is Taysom Hill.
I like it. And he's an easy guy to root for as well.
He is.
He's the John O'Shea of NFL.
I like it.
Well, on that note, the 6 p.m. games have kicked off. You are watching NFL Red Zone Watchalong on talkSPORT Live from Paddy's Sportsbook here at the Hippodrome Casino. 55 screens. We've got all 6 here, all the games on that are currently on at the 6 p.m. slot. We've also got Man City Burnley somewhere back there. Score is 1-0 to Manchester City. So we'll keep an eye on that as well. Come down for live sports, betting, food and drink. Visit www. It shouldn't have the W's. I'm getting rid of them. Visit hippodromecasino.com/Paddy's-Sportsbook for more information. The link is in the description below. 18+. Gentlemen, what have we got going on here?
So, what did I say? First play of the game, Colts have gone straight to Tyler Warren. 5-yard pickup. Going to give it to JT now. Oh, brought up there. Look, as I said, this game is so dependent. Well, Max Crosby I didn't mention earlier, actually. If he can get a hold of our run game, then we're going to have to start throwing it. And if they can neutralise Jonathan Taylor, then we could be in a bit of trouble.
Easier said than done.
Yeah, I know. Well, Indiana Jones is at the helm now, so you behave yourself.
The New Orleans Saints have the ball in the game against the Giants. It's third down. There's the aforementioned Taysom Hill. The Saints are in. They're stunning. Yeah. All black with gold trim, gold helmets. #GetWatch.
Yeah.
I love the Saints. Apart from the first game livery, I love the Saints livery. It's so good. Taysom Hill's out of the game, but 3rd and 6. The Saints are on their own 13-yard line. Spencer Rattler in the gun. Motion right to left. Flag goes out. Brilliant. Kwaku, what's happening in the Cowboys-Jets game?
You know when we were talking about I was talking about players in the NFL who deserve second chances, right? And Justin Fields, I don't think he's really been given the fair shot at it. When you just see him in this offense, he looks more comfortable. He looks like he's getting more of a read on things. I think sometimes he needs to release the ball a little bit quicker. But in terms of what he can do with his arm and what he can do with his feet, more importantly, he's on track to rush for 1,000 yards a season already. He's averaging 59 yards per game already this season. So he's a player that the Cowboys are going to have to be very, very wary of. And I don't have to slander Eberflus yet again, but I'm worried about our secondary. And if he can start winging it, then that's where we're going to have problems.
He had a sensational, I think it was a 50-yard, 45-yard run.
It was amazing.
Against the Miami Dolphins. 4 touchdown. Just sensational. But what the Jets did really well, in those first 2 drives, they were playing on script. So pretty much those first 2 drives were fully scripted, and they scored touchdowns off of them. Off the back of that, I think they really struggle, and they struggle. I think Fields struggles when things aren't scripted for him, and he's got to do something almost miraculous. And one of those things was that 60-yard drive, a 60-yard touchdown.
It's also rare that he always seems. It's not rare. He always seems to be involved in ridiculously entertaining games when they win.
Yeah,
it's very rare you get to see him completely dominate a game. I think his auditions at the Bears, it probably was one of the reasons why they saw the allure of Caleb Williams and thought, you know what, we'll go, because it's very rare that straight away you're moving on from your first round QB and going to someone like Caleb, who also as well, I'm still yet to be convinced.
Same.
But there's 100% a player in there, and I mean, in terms of receivers, he's got Garrett Wilson there, and I think if they can start linking up together, so it's not all reliant on his legs, there's a chance that we might see the best of him.
Talking of receivers, AJ Brown has just caught one for about 4 yards. So maybe he didn't catch that with both feet in bounds. It was Jalen Hurts scrambling around. Yeah, I don't think he did. Jalen Hurts scrambling around. Nothing open to the right, nothing open to the left. Rolls out to his left. Brown was in space, but did not get his feet down in time.
It's good that Jalen's getting him going early, because you know what, AJ's got a tendency to throw his toys up.
Absolute moonball to Dallas Goedert down the right-hand sideline, and the Eagles will go 3 and out.
Yeah, I'm worried. The Jets are moving the ball. Breece Hall with a nice pickup there of 11, and they're in Cowboys territory already.
My head is on an absolute swivel because there's loads of people behind us here, all watching the same sort of screens that we are. We've got 6 screens in front of us, 6 games, and you hear someone from over there go, whoa, and we're like, whoa, what's happened? What's happened? Where is it? Where is it? So the Eagles are set to punt, and they've punted that away to the Broncos.
In my notes, I said that it was important that if Eagles had the first drive, that they did something with it, because you cannot.
I did a Thierry Henry then.
You cannot let these fans start to get disgruntled, because then the players will follow through in kind. And I think if they can hold them here, they need to score the next drive. But if the Broncos get something on this drive, then we might start hearing some moans and some groans.
Yeah. Big 30-yard gain for my man, my boom, Darren Waller down the middle from Tua Tagovailoa. Waller just splits the defenders, open field. He's tackled down there, but that is why you bring a man like that in.
He's going to have a big game. Tyreek out for the season. Tyreek probably played his last game for Miami. I think they're going to probably cancel that contract before the guarantees kick in. But Miami are a weird one, right? I don't know what to make of them, because at the beginning, obviously, the loss against you boys was disastrous. Yeah. But they've got talent. They've got talented players on offense.
Yes, their defense.
Yes, their defense. They're a soft touch as well.
Yeah, and I mean, it was predictable. Coming into the season, everyone predicted this. Yeah. They didn't do any strengthening. They traded away a couple of players. And, like, what do you expect? Yeah. Like, you've got a quarterback as well that, I mean, he's one big hit away. Exactly.
And that's a huge worry. I think it's 5 concussions in the last 3 years. Yeah. And it's almost, if he gets another concussion, do you know what it's like? And I wanted to bring this up, but now's the perfect time to do it. Do you remember the film Any Given Sunday?
Yes.
It's a bit like the offensive line guy in Any Given Sunday who just needs one more game to get his bonus, and then but it's almost a dereliction to keep a player in who is that almost a game away from from like serious injury.
Only he can make that decision. Do you think? I think so. But
I think at that point, football players are going to want to play, right?
I agree with you, but it's down to him.
Yeah.
I mean, well, unless they do drop him, but I mean, realistically.
Touchdown in the Texans-Ravens game. That's your game. Where were you on that? It's over there, mate. Come on. Honestly.
There's so much going on here. Like, people ask me if they can jump on the stream. I don't know what's happening.
Very, very good. but touchdown for the Texans. C.J. Stroud to his wide receiver Xavier Hutchinson for a 5-yard one. It's into the post, right-hand corner. To attacker Vailoa, drops back and is sacked by the Carolina Panthers. What's going on in the Jets game?
Justin Fields doing what Justin Fields does, using his legs. There's a flag on the play. Let's see which way it goes. But it's a nice pickup from the quarterback. They're moving the ball really, really nicely, man. It doesn't seem like too much of an effort for them to get up and down. And it's a worrying initial sign.
Talk about teams on the move. The Raiders are starting to come in. They've moved into the Colts. Oh, no, they're still in their own half. Myers with a big catch there. He's another guy. I mentioned Bowers earlier, but Myers, it seems to be someone that, for those who play fantasy football, he always seems to go super late. Yeah. Come the end of the season, if you're
Jacoby,
doing well,
yeah.
he seems to be helping you out.
Yeah, Jacoby Myers is one of those guys that is an ever-present. He'll always be there. He'll get the ball, and he'll go off in a couple of games. But it's solid returns from a fantasy perspective. 2nd and 1 in the Broncos-Eagles game as Bo Nix hands it off, and the running back gets the first down.
I think this is going to be a way that they can frustrate the Eagles as well. If they keep hold of the ball, do not let them get it. Just ground and pound. Harvey, I've been really impressed since he came in. As I said earlier, talking about Javonte Williams, I think he needed a fresh start. But to let go of him and bring in someone like Harvey, who's impressed so far, I think we've seen...
PJ Harvey, not PJ Harvey, one for the kids there.
Yeah, you're showing your age, mate.
Yeah. You don't know who PJ Harvey is, do you?
She's a superstar, mate.
Oh, all right, good lad.
I'm older than I look.
Yes, you are.
And I am not.
Go on those dodgy passports.
But you know, the Broncos are moving the ball really nicely here. They've got second down, 2nd and 6, with a nice little out route there to Bo Nix. Bo Nix to his wide receiver. I think it was no, it wasn't Nico Collins, but it was out to his wide receiver, and they are getting the ball moving against this Eagles defense. Oh, come on, Darren Bent, it's gonna go down for you.
He's watching somewhere, mate.
A good defensive stand there from the Cowboys. The Jets were down in our red zone, managed to hold them to a field goal attempt. We'll see if they convert. But with the way that drive started, the way that Justin Fields looked in their initial drive, we'll be happy to get away with just conceding 3.
Right, we've got the Raiders in the red zone here.
Come on,
2nd and 2. Let's see what Gino can do. Let's see if we can put some pressure on him. I would like to see Lowe get some sacks. We have struggled massively in that department so
Gino
far this
talking
season.
to the line. Play clock down to 1. Gino back in the shotgun, rolls right, and it's batted down at the line. Brilliant play from that on-rushing Colts defense.
And that's what we need to do. Gino is capable of double guessing himself, not going through his progressions and making a mistake. And I think if we can start pressuring him...
We've just had a call on the field akin to your Des Bryant catch, Green Bay Packers against the Dallas Cowboys.
Which was a catch.
It wasn't a catch.
It was.
It wasn't a catch. It wasn't a catch. In the Giants-Saints game, the New York Giants managed to get the ball down to the half-yard line, and it was a call on the field of a catch, but it's gone to a review. I think Kellen Moore has thrown the red challenge flag. The ball seems to get dislodged, and I don't think he completes the process of the catch there. We're in an advertisement break as we speak, so can't see what's going on there. But
Raiders have made it through. It's 1st and goal. Gino ducked over there, made the 2 yards. So we need a big defensive hold here.
Let's have a look.
Well, that was to get the 1st and goal. It was a quarterback sneak from Gino. And they have a fresh set of downs on the 9-yard line as he's got 2 men to his right in the backfield. He hands it off to Ashton Genty, who is up the middle for 4 yards. So it will be Second and goal from the 4-yard line.
He had his breakout game last week, and I think
incredible
we were all waiting for it. I think a lot of the criticism he got in the first few games was his blocking. There was some shocking videos that came, some tape that came out of him literally
whiffing on everything.
I never like to compare myself to athletes, especially American football athletes, but honestly, he was.
But you will.
Yeah, but I will.
Yeah.
He was tiptoeing around, looking like he had lost his dad in the supermarket. It was bad, but he came out last week, and I'm worrying now that he might be riding this wave of confidence still.
Raiders on the 4-yard line. Snap back to Geno Smith in the shotgun. Rolls to his left, and he's swallowed up. Massive sack by the Indianapolis Colts. It's Lewis there.
Look, we said it earlier. We have struggled so much with sacks this season. We need to get the pressure in early, and that is such a huge sack.
4th and 2, the Broncos. It's a very long 2. That's about 4th and 3. The Broncos, are they trying to... Oh, they got him to jump! They got him to jump! That's amazing! At Lincoln Financial Field, the Eagles have jumped on that and given them an extra set of downs, you absolute clowns!
Look, that's exactly the thing that's going to get the Philadelphia fans annoyed.
It's absolutely the thing that could get the Philadelphia fans on the wrong side of their team, and they go 4-1.
Like I said, I've got a soft spot for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, like you say. Why do you keep saying this?
No, because I do.
That was amazing. I think it's Hunter Long, grabs the jersey of the player that fell over the line of scrimmage to try and bring him back as he's falling. Very funny. 1st and 10. Bo Nix under centre, hands it off to DJ Harvey, and that has gone nowhere. A loss of 2 yards there. 1 yard it's given. It was a loss of 2, whatever.
Dak Prescott's got his ball in his hands. He's starting this drive. Let's go. We're watching this year's league MVP start his drive.
Oh, that was nice.
That was nice.
That was nice. That fooled me there.
Yeah, that fooled me. It
was
CJ.
An early handoff to it's 19 George Pickens #1. Who's 19? I should know this, but we'll bring that to you in a bit. But an interesting first play. I do like the all-white uniforms.
It's nice
for the Dallas Cowboys. White helmets, white pants, white jerseys, white socks.
Oh, the ball's come out.
Balls come out in the Broncos game. The Eagles think that they have it. Cortland Sutton says he has it. And it's Eagle ball.
There we go.
There we go. I feel like I may have been too cocky too soon.
Yeah, well, we're used to that with you, Oliver.
Just wanted to make you aware, again, this is my bad. I should have been watching that game over there. But it's so far away as well. It's over there. I can't turn my head that way. But Lamar Jackson is in street clothes. He's not playing.
Oh, yeah, Cooper Rush. Cooper Rush is
a starting QB for the Ravens today, which obviously changes the dynamic of the game. Cooper Rush, a man I know well from his time at Dallas Cowboys.
There's a few players today that will have big games or be big factors in games because of injuries. Who used to play for the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah. Rico Dowdle, the running back for the Carolina Panthers.
Yes.
Certain case in point, Chuba Hubbard is out today, and Dowdle has come in alongside Trevor Etienne as the 1-2 for the Carolina Panthers in that backfield. Talking of which, they have the ball on the Miami 30. We have Bryce Young in the shotgun, hands the ball off. No, fake handoff, but and he's strip sacked. Buster Bryson. There we go.
Oh my goodness.
That is so bad.
We are. Like, I just
it's all coming up, Ollie, let me tell you.
PI? No.
So, yeah, as you mentioned, Ollie, and we've touched on it a couple of times, there's been so many injuries to big-name players this year. I mean, some season-ending, some not so season-ending. But is it any different? Has it been any different? Or do we just get so emotional that our fantasy football team seem depleted, and I'm picking up deep waiver wire picks, thinking, who is this guy? Why are they starting for my team?
No. I think you're, again, this is a man who's not playing fantasy, so I'll view it from an objective point of view. I feel like there are more injuries to superstar players. You think about the one that really hurt me the most was Malik Neighbours. That one broke my heart.
Yeah.
Because when you've got, again, we know how difficult it's been for the Giants, but they've got a core of something quite exciting there.
Yeah.
And when you saw Malik Neighbours go down on the turf at MetLife, yet again another key player going down on that turf, it takes something away from watching that team.
Yeah. How many injuries to Giants and Jets players do they need until they do something about that?
I don't know. It's ridiculous. It's no longer coincidence.
Exactly.
It's just...
And it will get to the point where the Players Association will say, we don't want to... It's dangerous. We don't want to put our players out there.
100%.
Yeah.
Talking of the New York Giants...
Here we go. Colts coming here.
Oh, who's that?
Oh, we're going all the way!
Is that your man Mitchell?
Come on! Just like that, baby. Ashton Doolin.
Ashton, oh yeah, that's one of your deep waiver wires, isn't it? Old Ashton
did
Doolin.
start him.
I know him well.
Oh, we've got a flag. Of course we've got a flag.
I love it. Whilst they sort out that flag, the New Orleans Saints are 7-0 down. Jackson Dart to Theo Johnson. 1 yard touchdown pass. That pass and catch that wasn't a catch.
We're about
shouldn't
to
have been
find out. Holding on the offense. Yeah, celebrated too early.
We're on the board.
Wiped off.
Brandon Aubrey with a field goal for
Dallas
Dallas
boys room.
How the Broncos got the ball back there? What have we missed?
I don't know what happened there. But yeah, the Dallas Cowboys are on the board. Brandon Aubrey with customary 3 points to get us going.
Yeah, it's 12 for the Broncos. They can't pick anything up. What are you saying?
I'm looking at Dak Prescott in our game, and again, I was giving the big kind of big up before the game.
Yeah.
He overthrew Jake Ferguson, and it was a pretty easy touchdown throw. And he's got a pretty good connection with Ferguson, but those are the kind of throws you need to make, especially when you know your defense can't stop anybody. It's fair enough leaving with 3, but we should have left with 7 on that drive.
Let's hope that Ferguson doesn't give him the old hairdryer treatment in the locker room at half-time, huh?
Did you wait for Sam to go so you can drop those cheesy jokes?
What? That was good. That was all right. That's fine.
No, it wasn't.
That was decent. What do you mean? Whoa, don't be like this.
Don't be like this.
Broncos go 3-0 up over the Philadelphia Eagles. Field goal is good. We're just seeing the C.J. Stroud touchdown to our man. That man. Yeah, and there's the Johnson touchdown as well. Wide open, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was. It's been
Look at this, it's going to hit the spider. Oh, that's amazing.
That's what you
that was in the Jets-Cowboys game. Justin Fields threw the ball. It ricochets off of a defensive lineman and into the camera. Moving the chains there for the Indianapolis Colts. Is that Tyler Warren? I think it might be. Yeah, Daniel Jones finds him in midfield and he kind of scrambles across, and they have a new set of downs in Raiders territory there. So looking good for the Indianapolis Colts after that big drive was turned back, as it were. So the Indianapolis Colts. Oh, it's Michael Pittman Jr. I love Michael Pittman Jr.
Yeah, he's got a great name.
Yeah, great name. His dad is a former Super Bowl winner. You're welcome.
Look at this man.
You're welcome.
His dad,
Michael Pittman.
Oh, really?
Who knew? Who knew? That surely, I think we're seeing again a replay of the Broncos. What we thought was a turnover. It was Bo Nix who dropped back to throw the ball. Effie Abada's earpiece has just come out. Yeah. Dropped back to throw the ball, and a lineman just gets his hand in the way. Yeah. And I think they're saying it was a forward pass.
Yeah, but that
didn't look like it in any way.
That was a strip.
Should have been a strip.
Don't know what's going on. The Danny Dimes on the drive, Indiana Jones. What's your problem with him?
I hate the Danny Dimes thing.
Really?
Sam Harris, the Danny Dimes thing is just the worst. I like Indiana Jones or...
Well, that's the thing. Like, I mean, we only... I don't think he would have got that name had he not gone 3-0. I still would have been calling him Danny Dimes, but look, he's been rebranded, he's been reborn at Indianapolis. So we've got the local patrons wanting to get involved here. But look, he is Indiana Jones now. What a start to the season. No one saw this coming. No. Even myself, look, I'm going to jump on the bandwagon now. Of course, we've 10 quarterbacks, it feels like in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
It is ridiculous what's going on. We need someone that is going to grab hold of this franchise and make it their own. I genuinely really hoped that AR was going to be that guy. But look, when he tapped out, that famous tap out because he was tired, that was game over for me.
Was it.
You can't do that to your team. You've got offensive linemen that are 4 times the size of you that are playing every single down. You cannot tap out on your team.
Yeah.
So look, it was who's going to be next up. I mean, the aim was that hopefully we bring back another man in next year. We might not need to. We probably won't get a chance to because I don't think we're going to be.
Archer's overrated, mate.
Well, we'll see. Look, I'm doing it for the nostalgia. Put him in blue or bull.
Question about Danny Dimes. Well, I like the story, right? But the schedule's been fairly light, and the one time he played against a good team last week, he turns into a pumpkin. We are approaching Halloween, and I'm not too sure if I'm fully convinced that Danny Dimes isn't going to turn into a pumpkin come the end of this month.
You say the one time we played against a good team, we played against the Broncos, and we dealt with them.
Are the Broncos a good team? I don't know if they are this season.
We're going to find out when they beat your Philadelphia Eagles. I'm going to ride this until it's impossible. I hope you realise.
But in terms of Indiana Jones, look, I liked him when he had that run to the playoffs with the Giants. They were a very likeable team that year.
Yeah.
But any Giants fan you speak to, they said he was useless. He kind of reminds me of when we had Wentz, that is capable of, very rarely capable of brilliance, can do it, but I don't think he knows what he's going to do.
Yeah.
But I'm yet to see that so far whilst he's playing in blue. So look, I'm going to support him. He's my QB. And
he's my QB.
He's one of my 2 QBs.
Yeah, but the thing about the interceptions last week just troubled me a little bit, right? A couple of underthrown passes.
Well, reverting back to type, isn't it?
And he had a blemish-free first 3 weeks, and that just, it reminded me that it's still Daniel Jones that we're watching.
Yeah, I agree. But look, again, it's week 5.
Yeah.
It's week 5, and I guess it was a great start to the season to play the Dolphins. I mean, if you're gonna kick your season off against one of the worst defenses, not just this season, I think I've genuinely ever seen at home, having Pat McAfee back in the crowd as well after him pretty much being kicked out of the stadium for a year after.
Pat. I love you, Pat.
I love Pat. If you're watching Pat, which I'm sure you are, I love you. It kind of brought back the feel-good vibes, and I think it was a perfect storm in that first game. And I think we may have rode that way for the last couple of games. And yeah, last week was not a great loss, but look, I think the Rams, I think they're a good team. I know we were talking about earlier, which I still don't know who are the good teams. I still don't know if they could maybe win the Super Bowl. Again,
they're in that second tier of teams because a good team doesn't lose that game on Thursday Night Football against the 49ers. So
that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Power rank your teams. Top 5 teams in the NFL. You go first.
Well, I just want to tell you very quickly that in the Dolphins game, Jalen Waddle came off the field slightly gimpy, but he's back on it. Darren Waller, my boom from this game against the Carolina Panthers, has just got a first down. Tagovailoa back and finds Waller over the middle again.
Oh, you're on fire. You're on fire.
I'm on fire. Power rankings are, it's got to be Saquon with a big run up the gut.
We need a big Saquon game. We need a big Saquon game.
Do we?
You don't, but
I love Saquon Barkley. Penn State, I'm a big Penn State guy, and I don't like what happened to him in New York, so I'm happy that he's getting his flowers right now, but it doesn't fit my narrative.
17 yards on that play for Saquon. That's his longest rush of the season.
It must be,
crazy.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. The way he finished last year as well, I think a lot of people were expecting him just to come in again this year and do exactly the same. But he's another player who's had some big injuries. And I thought last year with him, he walked them into the playoffs. He just took control of every single game. And there's going to be a time where, like most running backs, you start pushing towards 30, the drop comes. Look, they need to know how to manage him. It's a shame that Jalen isn't running more. I'd like to see him run more. I don't know why he doesn't. I don't know if that's by play, but
I'd like to see him throw more.
Yeah, so would I.
I was about to say that didn't look like a Saquon run up the gut for 7 on a 2nd and 3, but it was an AJ Dillon whose thighs are bigger than both.
One of your old boys.
Yeah, one of my old boys. Sat out last year with, I think, an oblique injury, but picked up by the Eagles, and he's a really good second change of pace style back when you need those short yards.
Big third down here for the Colts. In Raiders territory, 3rd and 4. Let's see if Indiana Jones can sling it. And he has done.
Nice.
Who's that big lad?
Straight to Tyler Warren.
Yeah.
As I said, honestly, our offense runs through him, especially with Alec Pierce going out. He was our deep threat, so all we got now is slant plays. Warren can do it all.
You can. I said last week, I'll say it again, give me a big white tight ends, cash money, cash money. I need that security blanket.
You and Benty really led into that, and I was very happy.
Only you can say that, Frankie.
It's just the facts of the position, right? Like, look at the best tight ends in the league. They're big white boys who you know go to a third down and they're going to get it for you.
David and Joko, though, today.
Yeah. He's big boy.
Big boy.
He was dancing on the sideline. I was like, wow, that's a big man moving like that.
Big boy. Would it be amazing if he came down to the Hippodrome?
Oh, it would be incredible.
Well, I'm hearing rumours that someone might be coming tonight.
Oh, big boy. David and Joko.
Hearing rumours.
By the way, we're in the Hippodrome here at Paddy Sportsbook, and gentlemen, just underneath the Saints game, see those wings over there? Those gentlemen are having.
Yeah, look,
the food here looks so good. We had some burgers earlier, sensational. We're watching 6 of 55 screens.
JT's coming through here.
JT, yeah, gets the first down. You said
another flag
from the back judge there. So that probably will come back.
Yeah, they're coming back.
Field goal for Blake Groupie for the Saints, and they get on the board against the New York Giants. 7-3, the Giants lead in the Superdome there. Is that a fumble in the Cowboys game, Kweku?
It's not a foul. I think they jumped offside.
A little jump aside. Oh, okay, all right, mate. I'm just seeing. I saw the back end of it. You don't have to be like this.
You know what I mean? Just trying to find any negative.
No negative. I saw the back end of it. You're watching this game intently. I just want to know what's going on.
No.
You're so salty just because you've got 2 teams.
I haven't.
Just because you've been rumbled.
I haven't got 2 teams.
Just because you've been rumbled with your 2 teams.
There we go.
2 teams. Javonte Williams there with a big run on 1st and 5. So it'll be 1st and 10 when he's made, 8 or 9 yards on that one. Prescott, though, 2 of 4, just at 45 yards.
Leave off.
So,
first quarter.
I'm literally saying what's there. I'm just giving the people the stats.
That takes a while to warm up.
You're so defensive.
You think I'm being paranoid,
You're so defensive.
Look, I'm just glad the heat of Sam Harris' 2 teams has got to you somehow. Because you 2 were telling me I was going to get it before.
Honestly,
and I think you guys have completely forgotten.
I had so much planned in terms of getting onto him about having 2 teams, and you flipped the script, and now I'm sat here trying to defend the fact that I'm not an Eagles fan. I'm not an Eagles fan.
Oh, but I have a soft spot for the Eagles. Said not once.
Speaking of, we might see him celebrate in a minute.
Thrice
Yeah,
you had a soft spot for the Eagles. What's going on in the Eagles game, Sam Harris?
So Jalen Hurts, 2nd and 7's dropped back. He always dropped right back, all the way back to the 30. He's using his feet. He's probably going to get back out to the line of scrimmage. So that seemed like he ran for 50 yards and gained none there.
I think he got 1, maybe, if they're going to be generous there. New set of downs again for Flournoy.
Speaking of downs,
Is it Doug Flournoy?
Speaking of Downs our boys. I think he's made the first down there.
Joshy Downs.
Yeah, Joshy Downs.
Yep.
He has indeed. 1st and 10, just outside of the 10-yard line, so not quite 1st and goal.
Daniel Jones there. He's got a man either side of him he's in the sort of, he's back as given to Jalen Warren on the rumble. He's thrown it. Thrown it away. Do you know what that is sensational football smarts?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because he knows that he's the runner, but initially the quarterback, he's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage, throws the ball. I love that play. That's so clever.
One of the biggest things coming out of camp was how smart this guy is. And you've seen it there in one play.
That was really
And do you know what else he did as well? Not only did he throw it away, he threw it away, but towards a player that was in the end zone, so it's not called for intentional grounding.
There's QBs in this league that can't even do that.
That's one of the best plays that I've seen that had.
Here we go,
did
straight
nothing.
back to him in the end zone. Tyler!
Yeah, take that. That's nice.
Tyler who, sorry?
Tyler Warren,
Thank
baby.
you very much. Just finish the call, mate. If you're going to do the call,
mate.
Finish the call.
Sorry, I was going to let you finish it for me. My boom.
My boom.
It's a field goal from Jake Elliott for the Eagles. 3 3 in that game. And you've got to say, for the Broncos, good stop. It looked like the Eagles were moving slightly on that one. Right, the Dallas Cowboys. Seems like they've been on the ball for a long time in this drive. 28 seconds left in the first quarter. They're 3-3 with the Jets. The ball on their 39-yard line. Dak Prescott shouting at his center to get that ball out. He's going to take this down all the way, you'd think. He's changing the play at the line of scrimmage. He's seen something that's got to block it in for him. Drops back, and it's a quick,
that's nice. That's nice.
A quick slant route there to the wide receiver. Picks up the first down. Little fella, that wide receiver, isn't he?
That
George Pickens, yeah.
See, that's what Dak's been doing a lot more this season. Changing the play at the line of scrimmage when you see something from the defense. And
showing a lot of pressure there on that. Loads of pressure. It's a corner blitz as well. And, yeah, he gets that out super quick. Perfectly thrown right into the numbers. Lovely stuff. A bit wobbly, though.
Yeah.
Doesn't throw a pretty ball, Dak.
What's your problem? What's your problem?
I pointed out. You know what it is.
There's a term in golf.
You sat in the middle.
Yeah. That's what it is. This wasn't the original seating plan.
You sat in the middle.
There's a term in golf called it's not how, it's how many.
Yes.
And look, if you've got a receiver like Pickens who's going to catch the ball, it doesn't matter how he gets there.
No,
right.
That was it doesn't matter how the ball gets there. It didn't look pretty in any way, but it moved the chains.
Yeah.
On a third and medium, third and long. That's you can't really ask for any more.
It's big downs, 3rd and 6, and he managed to convert. That's what you want from your quarterback, right? That's where you make your money on 3rd downs, and Dak Prescott's converted there, and we're still on the move heading into the second quarter.
Absolutely, you are. All of the games
are flying by.
Yeah, they are absolutely flying. And the Baltimore Ravens have a field goal against the Houston Texans, but Kaimi Fairbairn has just slotted another one through for the Houston Texans. They are 10-3 up over the Ravens in Baltimore with 11:18 left on the clock in that second
Here we go.
half.
Jackson Dart's on the move.
Yeah, I may have.
Look, we gave you the opportunity.
Yeah.
We gave you the opportunity to make him your boom, but you were so...
Should have done it the other way around.
Was he actually your boom? And then when you heard us say that he was, you went...
Like, no, actually.
Ever the contrarian you are.
Always going to go for my boy Taysom Hill.
No, they could both have been your booms.
Lovely scramble there, though, from Jackson Dart. He slides, induces the contact, but I love that the refs, the Zebras, didn't throw a flag for there because it was just a glancing blow.
Yeah, and there's not enough
harm,
of that.
No harm, no foul.
Yeah, in a season which seems to be riddled with injuries, it seems to be riddled with flags as well. It kind of feels like, in the way of VAR in football at the moment. I don't feel like I can celebrate anything. No. Like I did earlier with the Aston Julian touchdown. I'm always halfway there, and then the first thing I'm doing, rather than losing is being like, right, where's the yellow laundry?
Yeah, you're just waiting for it. Do you know what I absolutely love about the New York Giants is that everybody in that organisation, from the head coach to the coordinators to the GM, know that their job's on the line, and the amount of faith they are putting in Jackson Dart. Every time he makes a play, Brian Dable's there dapping him up. I'm like, let him play, just let him play. But they know that is their golden goose right now, and hopefully from their point of view, he can lead them out of trouble.
But I think
are they another NFC East team that you've got a soft spot for?
No.
Okay,
no.
fine.
I think from what I've seen so far of Jackson Dart, though, that is how you get the best out of him.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of swag.
He has.
His first rushing touchdown,
Yeah,
he had some white boy moves.
The dancing was amazing. I loved it. He's just got that, that je ne sais quoi. You know, you can't really put a finger on it.
Je ne sais quoi. Okay, getting all French with me, are you?
French with you, mate.
Okay, I like that. DeAndre Hopkins had a big catch in that Baltimore drive. DeAndre Hopkins, he's only been targeted 7 times. He's had 2 touchdowns and 4 receptions the entire season.
Yeah.
But he's got a reception today.
Red zone threat at this point in his career.
Yeah,
he's just not. He hasn't got the blistering pace that he had, but he's still got some of the safest hands in the NFL.
Absolute crisp route runner as well.
And do you know what? Speaking of, as you mentioned earlier, favourite players who don't play for your team, Hopkins goes down for one for me.
D-Hop.
Yeah, I love watching him play.
D-Hop is a nickname that I could get aboard with.
And I think as well, as a Colts fan, I saw him tear us up so many times, and I couldn't help but respect it.
Yeah. Well, right now he's at the point of his career where he's ring chasing, right?
Yeah.
It didn't quite work out the Chiefs last year. He's hoping it's going to work out at the Ravens this year. But I would just love to see a player like that who's been an incredible servant to the league and he's played for get a ring.
Bryce Young has the ball on his own, 32-yard line. He is under center, drops back, fakes the handoff, loads up, and intercepted. That is so bad.
Get him out.
Did someone say that he would be a bust?
Yeah.
They did. Yeah, thank you very much, lads. Thank you.
Honestly, we are seeing the demise of Bryce Young.
Yeah.
The protection was good. It held up.
Yeah.
And
I don't know what he saw. Decision. Look here, we're seeing it from behind the QB. There's a free safety there.
He's throwing into triple coverage.
What on earth is that about?
Also, the receiver, it's free if he throws it down and leads the receiver to sort of the hash lines. That's such a bad throw.
That is a bad throw.
That's such a bad throw. The Baltimore Ravens have the ball. Cooper Rush steps back, fires for maybe a first down. We're just seeing where the players walk to. Rashad Bateman couldn't quite bring it in, but there's an injury on the field for one of the Houston Texans. Jais Al-Shaair. If he goes out, that is absolutely massive. I know they have Henry To'oTo'o in the backfield there, those two linebackers, but he is such a key Oh man, I've just seen that. You can hear that in the building here.
I hate seeing that.
He goes to try and catch or make a play on the ball as it goes over his head, and he's just sort of behind him like this.
like what?
Yeah, like this. And then he plants his foot, and then his ankle like jolts.
Yeah.
That was bad, but he's running off. Oh my word!
He's walked
These
off,
guys
mate.
are built of different stuff.
Oh wow!
That would see me out for a year.
Well, dislocated
Maybe
kneecap Tyreek Hill wasn't made of different stuff, was he?
Nah.
Oh, ACL went as well now.
Yeah, well, it would do if your kneecap's ripped off.
Yeah, that's going to be really interesting, right? Because who picks up Tyreek next season? Does it return to the Chiefs?
Well, it depends what he wants. If he wants money, then he's probably not going to go to a team that's going to have a chance of winning anything. Is that what he wants? Does he want to pick up another ring? I think he kind of shot himself in the foot when he wanted to get paid and left the Chiefs, and they went on to go and win another two.
I think the Chiefs also moved off of him. In terms of
I agree.
In terms of the amount of money a receiver like that deserves, I don't think the Chiefs are willing to pay that.
But the thing is, coming off an ACL, he's not going to get the money that he deserves. It'd probably be half, at least.
Yeah, for sure.
And he's a 7, 8, 9-year veteran.
Yeah.
The speed's still there, but it wasn't exactly what it was. He's no longer the fastest in the league. So I can't
Here we go, block punt by the Colts.
How many blocked punts have you seen this season? It's been absolutely ridiculous.
Do you know what? I've got a funny feeling that the Colts are going to win, the Eagles are going to win, and the Cowboys are going to win. And I'm just going to be sat here salty, like with you two crowing that your three teams have won.
Stop.
Oh, my God.
I'm not an Eagles fan. I'm not an Eagles fan.
Me neither.
He is.
I think the Kwaku doth protesteth too much.
That is a great block punt by us there.
It's another touchdown for Theo Johnson and Jackson Dart in this Saints game. And this is a really good throw. It's not the best throw because it's slightly behind him, and Johnson does an amazing adjustment to take the ball on the run from behind his helmet pretty much and catch it. That's really good from the New York Giants.
Yeah.
Really,
Jackson's
really good.
feeling himself right now.
He is.
Well, do you know what? Maybe I'll apologise to him.
So here we go, first and goal for the Colts here.
Touchdown, Jake Ferguson. There we go. A Pro Bowler a couple of years ago. Last season was a down year for him, but that found a really good rapport with him. And again, a big white tight end. That's in replay.
White tight end dance as well. What we need is a compilation of all of the tight end dances today.
Yeah.
Njoku, Jake Ferguson, and that's so easy. That's dreadful defense. So Dak Prescott is just taking a step out to his right. Ferguson is on the end of the line and just steps out to his right as well. He's absolutely uncovered. 30 yards, goes downfield, breaks a tackle at the end, but that is so. Is Darren Waller with another catch. How many has he got today? I'm going to have to look this up. Darren Waller is absolutely eating as well.
That's a PI, mate.
It looked like one, and it is. Here we go.
Talk me through that. PI on.
Jones a step back in the shotgun. You had Jonathan Taylor right out to the side. It was a good throw, but hands were all over him and rightly called PI.
Yeah, I don't think the corner got his head back around.
So is that hands in the end zone? We're just seeing the replay now. Danny Dimes has only got eyes for him. Yeah, that ball will be on the 2-yard line. Definitely. the receiver, the defensive back does well to look behind, but yeah, he just doesn't get in the right position and kind of eases Jonathan Taylor
JT's
off the
putting
ball.
this in.
Yeah.
There's no one else.
Darren Waller, 4 for 74 already on 4 targets. Caught all 4 of his targets already.
He called it. Here we go. He's dropped back.
Bo Nix had a man. He dropped back and you overthrew him.
It's going to happen, Darren.
Oh, no. Let's have a look at it. It was decent coverage from the DBs. But Bo Nix has got time to throw. He looks left, looks right. He throws to his left, and he had his receiver open and just overthrew him. That was a touchdown.
Cowboys are going for 2. Cowboys are going for 2. Dak Prescott, it's blown up. It's blown up. I think this is probably movement on the Cowboys. Flag came in.
Yeah.
Movement on the Cowboys. That'll bring them back another 5 yards, which means that they will just go back and take the extra point. And Bo Nix has been sacked. So they've gone from a potential touchdown to where he's just overthrown him by what, a couple of yards? And then Smith has just blasted him. And the ball's gone back to, it's 4th and 21, back to midfield, and they're out of field goal range.
Yeah, that's
3rd and goal over in the Colts-Raiders game.
Let's have it, Sam.
I would like Indiana Jones to throw this in.
I think,
Play action, set up JT, drop back, put it in Tyler's hand, Tyler, Warren's hand again.
I think Danny Jones is going to use his legs here out to the right-hand side.
I think he should. I'd like that play call, but
He's under centre, as it is. Jonathan Taylor is the back, about 6 yards back.
Yeah, that's all right.
Danny Jones, he just hands it off to Taylor. He's got a blocker.
JT, in you go.
That's a great play call.
Lovely
That's a good
stuff.
play call.
Quinton Nelson there. I love Quinton Nelson.
So do I. Pancake Nelson. That was great O-line play, as it has been all year, by the way.
And they're having a little cuddle at the end there, Nelson. The ball might have come out there, but Nelson's doing the good thing in sort of trying to cover it up, maybe seeing what's going on. Drops back. Oh, touchdown, Darren Waller! My boy, and we've got another tight end down. Oh yeah, Darren Waller. It's a boom, baby. Call it to reap it in. Tagovailoa drops back. Darren Waller. It's just a post route. It's perfectly thrown by Tua Tagovailoa. Oh wow! Sadly for us, and you might be able to see on the camera just behind Sam and Kwaku. If you part ways, we've got a table of glum Carolina Panthers fans behind us.
Long-suffering Carolina Panthers fans. I've seen a guy with a McCaffrey shirt on.
Oh, those days are long gone.
Those days are long
Those days are long gone. You're 18 to 3 down against the Panthers.
Yeah.
Dolphins go 18-3 up against the Panthers, and Darren Waller 17-0 even against the Panthers. Darren Waller is a touchdown for 78 yards off of 5 receptions, 5 targets. You're my boy, Dazza.
You called it, Oliver. I'm impressed.
Well,
I get one thing right. How are your booms and busts going?
I'm doing all right.
Not seen too much of Derrick Henry so far.
No, well, that was my big shout. That wasn't my boom.
I nicked your boom. That was my boom.
Oh, yeah.
I want to ask a question about the Raiders. Because there was a lot of promise, right, in the off-season.
Yeah.
They changed everything up.
Yep.
They brought in Pete Carroll.
Yep.
I think Gino's always going to be one of the quarterbacks where you always think you can maybe do a little bit better, but he's serviceable. But they're in arguably the toughest division in the AFC in terms of the competitive teams, and I just don't see anything from them. No. I don't see anything that's promising. All
of those teams are around about the same level.
Yeah.
You could say that the Chiefs, if they start to get healthier and better on offense, and they looked back on defense with Chris Jones coming back last week after attending the funeral of his aunt, just that morning, and then he goes and plays at Arrowhead and just absolute wrecking ball. That, you're right, that division, they're all around about the same level, aren't they? And I'm not sure I don't think they're looking at instant success from Pete Carroll.
No.
I would say an improvement on what they did last year, and then try and get to those playoff places next year, when I'm sure they'll have more draft picks, and we know that Pete Carroll, it takes him a couple of years to get that defense absolutely to exactly what he likes as well.
Do you get a head coach in like Pete Carroll unless you're not winning now? Because I mean, Geezer's going on a bit. It's not like he's going to be around for a 10-year project.
He's the oldest in the league, isn't he? Or is Jim Harbaugh? Jim Harbaugh might be.
No, it's Pete Carroll.
I think Pete
Is it
Carroll.
Pete Carroll?
Pete Carroll by some.
It could be your great-grandfather. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He looks like my great-grandfather.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's a handsome man.
I'm not too sure about where the Raiders are going and what they're doing.
And how does that make you feel, Greg?
I don't know. I quite. What you talk about? This livery or livery? I like their livery. I've always been a big fan of the Raiders.
Great.
Like,
hold up. Have you got another team?
No.
Your third team.
No. But I think.
Sorry, who doesn't need support?
I think the Raiders would be acceptable though if they were my second team.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Just because of the livery.
No, because it's a different conference.
That's true. Okay, sorry. Some of the storylines around the Raiders are amazing as well.
Yeah, what?
Do you remember the one where Al Davis had passed away that game, and it comes down to the final play? The defense need to make a stop to win the game. Al Davis has passed away. What happens? They make a stop. What also happens? They find out afterwards. 10 men on the field.
Oh wow! I didn't know that story.
It's an amazing story. Go and look at it. It's incredible. I think it's in a 30 for 30. It's a great story. The Eagles have the ball back, so the Broncos couldn't do anything with it. 2nd and 6 for Jalen Hurts. There he is. Well, there are 4 Broncos at him, and he hands the ball off. Is that Saquon?
No. Oh yeah.
It's Saquon. Hands the ball off Saquon.
It's only his 4th rush of the game.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
And it was 3 for 23 before that.
So he goes for 2. It's 3rd and 2. Could we see a tush push? What are your feelings on the old tush? You two will love them because it's your team, but how do you feel about it?
This is going to be the last year we see it. I think last year, my opinion was, if you can't deal with it, get better at it. But from the way it started this year, the amount of false starts that aren't being called, I think they've kind of allowed them to be like, do you know what? Have it your way for one more year and then it's gone. Which is a shame because I'm not a fan of things being outlawed, and I know there's...
Oh, great defense with another sack.
I know there's worries that someone's going to get seriously hurt, but no one has so far. So the only reason you're stopping it is because no one else can.
Yeah. A.J. Brown with the slant to move the chains there, so he gets his catch. He won't be tweeting.
I wonder what bookies read.
Yeah,
I wonder what bookies read on the sideline today.
Nietzsche or whatever.
I quite like A.J. Brown.
I love him.
In terms of he's unashamedly himself, right?
Yeah,
when he talks about the Super Bowl, right, where he didn't have as good a game as he wanted, he goes, the glow of that wore off after an hour because he wasn't involved. He's living it. He's owning it. And when you're a receiver, you don't get judged on if your team wins or not. You get judged on your impact to the team. That's how you get paid. 100%. You don't get paid if your team wins the Super Bowl. And I get why, from his point of view, I'm one of the best receivers in the league. I think I could be a Hall of Famer. I'm not getting enough catches. I'm going to voice my opinion. I don't mind
but
it.
That must be what it is now for him, is chasing being in the Hall of Fame.
He's got the ring already.
He's got his ring now, and he's to still show that passion, and to still, as Ollie said, tweet out weird cryptic tweets, to still make it about him when he's on the sideline. Like, he was never reading that book on the sideline. He just wanted the cameras on him.
No way.
Because if the cameras aren't on the field, he'll make sure they're on him off the field.
But then when he was questioned about the cryptic tweets, he didn't say, "Oh no, that's not what I meant." He owned it, and I love the fact that he owned it. And
he was disappointed. He was disappointed. He's a winner. He's a competitive. All of these guys are competitive guys, and he let the situation get the better of him. And yeah, I'm with you. I think if you make a mistake and you own up to it, I think it's better than trying to bury it.
Yeah, I agree.
And that's also for.
But you can
personal situations as well as professional.
You can get away with doing that sort of stuff when you're the reigning Super Bowl champions and you're undefeated.
Yeah.
That stuff doesn't fly. Say they'd lost 2 of the 4 games they played already this season. He can get away with doing that right now. And if, say, as some people predicting that they have got away with a few dodgy wins this year, I'm going to keep doing it.
Wow.
We're not even an hour in yet, and I've said it twice.
This is amazing. This is amazing. Kids,
Look, this is
what happens when you have 2 teams. You get confused.
I'm going to have to A.J. Brown it and own it. Look, you can't,
very good.
Cannot get away with that if you're losing. But at the time, as things are going right now, he gets away with it.
Yeah.
Trevor Etienne with a run for 3 yards for the Carolina Panthers. They are on their own 50-yard line, 2nd and 2. Bryce Young in the gun, and he hands it again off to, I believe that's Etienne, but there's a Jets fan sitting in my way. It is Trevor Etienne, brother of Travis Etienne, both out in Clemson. So he goes for a couple of yards. That's a weird play called out for me. If you're in the middle of, you're in midfield and you're not running the ball that well, you give it to your backup running back, and he doesn't make the yards. Now it's 3rd and 4. Everybody on the planet knows that you're going to throw the ball now because that's all you can do. Yeah, they go to 4 wideouts plus a tight end, and all right, one man comes back in for protection, but there's nothing that they can do now but run the ball. They need 3rd and 4th. Dropping back, 4 3, 2 on the play clock, and Bryce Young throws under duress, and that never had a chance.
Oh, a long one.
Oh, Slim Reaper! Got an absolute bomb there. Here we go.
There we go.
Devontae Smith.
There we go.
Maybe the best second-string wide receiver in the league. I love Devontae Smith.
Pickens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think
Has George Pickens won a Super Bowl ring? There we go. Slim Reaper.
But I agree with you. In terms of number 2, I mean,
It's a great throw, that, by the way, by Jalen Hurts.
It is. And hopefully this starts to spark their offense because it's
Hopefully
needed.
not.
hater. Generational hater, this guy.
Yeah. Jalen Hurts, he's got the ball again. He drops back, throws, lobs it up.
Oh,
that's
good
good.
coverage.
I think.
It's good coverage.
Yeah, it's not. He had his hands on him.
Oh, the
There's
laundry is out.
I think you let that.
I thought that was good coverage.
go. I thought it was
Do
good
you know,
coverage.
that's weird because you two both like the Eagles and I don't, but I'm saying that should have been a flag. Isn't football a wonderful thing?
It sounds like an
Isn't that
incredible
amazing?
thing.
Watch this again. I think he's.
Oh, I think that's good D. I think that's good D. I think you've got to
Look
allow...
at that, he's got it on there. He's pulling his arm. He can't get his arm back.
But it's a bit nip and tuck. Do you know what I mean? A bit nip and tuck. You've got to allow the
I want to see those plays
to play.
left. Yeah.
Bryce Young, by the way, has
The thing is, though,
just got nailed.
My big issue about calls
made
like
a
that
first
is they're
down.
not consistent at the league.
No.
We'll see 10 of those tonight that don't get called.
Oh, if that's in the last 5 minutes of the game, they ain't calling that. They're letting them play. So yeah, they are inconsistent.
A handoff to Saquon here, is it? Yes, it. No, he pulls it back.
Oh, it's beautiful.
There we go. Dallas
great
got up.
play.
Dallas got up. Very nice.
Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch those eagles fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Something happened. See, that singing distracted me from the Cowboys game. Something's happened.
What happened in the Cowboys?
I need to have a look.
It was 4th and 9. Dak's coming off. He's shaking his head. We're about to see Brian Anger to punt the ball away.
4th and 9. I'm assuming he was sacked if it's 4th and 9.
And Bryce Young again has moved the chains. He's got to the ball again to Tetairoa McMillan, the first-round draft pick, the number 8 overall pick.
I've got a feeling that he is going to get wasted on that team. He is
Like a Neighbours or a...
Neighbour. The thing is, I think Neighbours is one of those players. Well, yeah, I don't think we'll see.
Terrible coverage.
I don't think we'll see Neighbours win anything if he's staying at the Giants, but at least they might be competitive. We just know that this franchise is going nowhere.
Yeah, 100%.
And he is showing signs after 5 weeks that he could be an absolute baller in this league.
I want to see a bit more, though, in terms of what we were promised out of college. I don't watch enough college ball to really assess him until I see him in the league, and I expect a little bit more.
But look who he's playing for, man.
Yeah. And the thing about Neighbours thing, I agree with you as well, because at least Neighbours are playing in the big market in New York.
Exactly. You get forgotten about in Carolina.
Yeah, nobody's watching them. Well, we are.
Yeah. And as you guys can every Sunday.
Yeah.
Good work, buddy.
Plug.
Oh my! Who invited him? Honestly,
But someone needs to do your job.
Yeah. Keep an eye on this Carolina Panthers Dolphins game because of the Panthers fans behind us, who I think will go absolutely nuts here at the Hippodrome in the Paddy Sportsbook if the Panthers score a touchdown and Rico Dowdle gets the ball. That will be classed as a run because it was thrown behind the line of scrimmage. So they have 3rd and maybe 3, perhaps, to get a new set of downs, but they're in the red zone.
Yeah.
in the red zone. The Jackson Dart has the ball again for the New Orleans New York Giants against the New Orleans Saints on his own 45-yard line. The Saints have since scored a field goal. He hands the ball off to, I think that's Devin Singletary. He makes 2 yards up the middle.
How's Taysom gotten so far?
Nothing.
No way. He's a second half player. He's a second half player. There's no point in wasting his energy in the first half. He comes alive in the second half.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah. Called it. Xavier Leggett back off of injury. He had 4 catches for 8 yards in the first 2 games. Well, he's got a touchdown now. Well done, Carolina Panthers. Back in the game. Come on, guys. Let's go. There we go. Was that patronising? I don't think so. Maybe it was.
I don't think they care.
I think they're Americans, so they might not know. Is that patronising again? Can you dump that, Patrick? Anyway. So, the touchdown in the Miami Dolphins Carolina Panther games. It's the game of the 1 and 3 teams. We have the New York Jets in their own territory on their own 34-yard line, and the bit of a shot of Dak Prescott. Looks warm and looks nice and hot.
It does.
I think actually on the East Coast they're going through a bit of a heat wave, an Indian summer on the East Coast. Pretty sure you can say that.
You mentioned battle 1 and 3 teams. There's also a battle 1 and 3 teams, the Texans and Ravens game, and the Texans are just having their way with the Ravens. 17-3, Ravens on the ball at the moment, but not really getting anything done. It's tough for the Ravens.
Is it worrying times for the Ravens? I know Lamar Jackson's out, but this was going to be the year where they should have really came out the traps fast and quick and been like, right, whatever happened last year, we move on for it fast. They've come out looking sluggish.
Well, Harbaugh's been grandfathered in, right, and he's got a Super Bowl on his resume. But I think
they'll never get rid of him.
No, that's
same as Mike Tomlin.
But we live in a world of these innovative offensive coaches, and they've got one of the most creative and talented quarterbacks we have ever seen.
Yeah.
And the fact that they've got to one AFC championship game in Lamar's time at the Ravens is a sacrilege, because he's got 2 MVPs. He's a multiple-time All-Pro. He's a player that should be playing in the big game year in and year out, and they find new ways to beat themselves. The amount of big leads they give up, the amount of times they lose in big games. And I think maybe it's the right time, like you do with Tomlin at the Steelers, to ask a question, is Harbaugh the man to take him over the line? Yeah.
And especially, as you said, when you've got talent like that, it's when you've got a QB that is in the discussion for MVP every year, and you're not going further than that, then clearly the talent's there, and maybe it's time to start looking at the coaching.
And I think we ask the same question to the Bills, right? If the Bills go out in the first round in the playoffs, we're going to ask the same question. So I think it's fair to ask that. You're right, Ollie. They're never going to get rid of him. But I think you should start asking the question.
He brought in Todd Monken, who does some interesting things on offense. He's more of a defensive, special teams kind of minded guy, so he's let Monken do that offensive stuff.
Yeah.
But
the defense has been terrible this season.
But the defense has been terrible. But again, that's because Madubuike has gone out.
Yeah.
And that has affected absolutely everything. That, you could say that Madubuike going out has affected the offense, because the defense can't stay on the field, and give the offense a break.
Yeah.
Nico Collins, by the way, in that Texans-Ravens game, the Ravens stadium looks for 2/3 full, so fans are staying away because they don't want to see a team without Lamar Jackson that's not competitive.
Yeah.
But Nico Collins has gone in for a touchdown, so that's why the score there
we
is
just had a turnover in the Colts game.
Oh, Gino, and look at 97 dancing. Go on, Gil. Big man.
Tip pass.
Yeah,
who's come away with it? That too. There we go.
Yeah.
Hey, we came into this game 7th in turnovers, and it ain't slowing down.
Are you surprised?
Colts might be really good. I think that's good.
Yeah, I think it's so baffling.
Are the Colts good?
Lou Anarumo come in.
Or are they playing against the Raiders, who are terrible?
Again, like whenever we win, you're playing a terrible team.
Yeah.
But I'm more than happy for that. It keeps people stop talking about us. We're in a terrible division, which means there's a good chance. Here we go. Saints with an absolute bomb into the end zone.
It's Rashid, isn't it? Rashid Shaheed. That's sensational. I love that. Spencer Rattler as well. 14 to 12. They'll go for the 2 here. You would imagine. You'd imagine they go for the 2. Maybe I'd just go for the 1. I don't know.
Yeah, kick an extra point.
Oh, look, there's an injury to a bit of the the field staff in the Dolphins-Panthers game. Maybe I'll flick on my RedZone in front of me, see if we can see what happens there. Here is the Spencer Rattler one. No, Rattler for a nice gain to get that first down. And then the next one will be that throw to Rashid Shaheed. Rashid Shaheed, who came into the NFL a couple of years ago with some splashy plays, but didn't really back it up last year. But yeah, maybe this kind of thing that's going to get him going.
He seems to be another one of those guys when you check the box scores afterwards that has had a couple of, doesn't go for too many catches, but occasionally gets a touchdown and is usually gone for maybe 3 or 4 receptions for 80 yards.
Yeah, here we go. It's Rattler. Okay, it's the next play. This RedZone not on the Hippodrome stuff is slightly behind. RedZone here at the Hippodrome. The Paddy Sportbook is absolutely on point in one of the 55 screens here in the Paddy Sportsbook. Loving it here. We're about to get a new fresh load of waters as well.
Oh,
so
lovely.
Patrick's looking after us. We get looked after here.
I can smell food.
Table service. Did you see those wings earlier?
Yeah, I think we're going to have to get some of them in at half-time.
Honestly, those wings just look delectable.
You know, we don't get half-time. We're on for the whole thing.
That's true.
I don't want to hear you slurping away. I know what you're like when you eat those wings.
Honestly, in this Cowboys game,
you're a real slurper.
There's been a flag on almost every single play. It's so jarring.
So flaggy.
So flaggy. It's so flaggy.
You'll see a flash of yellow and get flashbacks.
And if we don't get some wings, I'll be flagging. So.
Well, I think Patrick can hear you, so let's see what he does.
Choose to ignore it.
Justin Fields steps back and swings it. It's a little swing past out to the right to Garrett Wilson, and that goes for another flag. Oh, and another flag.
Honestly.
I mean, you could look up how many flags there's been, but they might tell us at any moment.
I could.
What I love about these screens, by the way, is how HD they are.
Yeah.
They're massive.
Yeah.
And the curvature's really pretty. Great place, this.
It is. It's really, really good. It's crazy how enjoyable having multiple massive screens in front of you.
This is like part and parcel if you live in America. Any sports bar you go to, even if you live in America, you go to someone's house, they got minimum 4 screens. Over here, we don't do that. So when we come somewhere like this, I'm like, yeah, we've been doing it wrong.
And also, doing it wrong.
And the Paddy Sportsbook is doing it right, my friends.
There we are.
There we go.
But also doing it wrong in terms of the setup of football, right? 3 p.m. blackouts is so antiquated. Yeah. Whereas NFL, on a Sunday, 6 p.m. our time, we're tuning in to watch multiple games. Doesn't get much better.
Yeah. Thing is, though, 3 p.m. blackouts, there were only 2 games at 3 p.m. yesterday in the Premier League anyway.
True.
So it's kind of like, you know.
We don't want to talk about those.
How'd the West Ham get on?
I was going to say, how'd you get on?
The West Ham.
Who?
Have you got another football team to support?
St Albans City FC.
Jeez. I can't believe that joke's been running for an hour and a half now, but it's still going.
It's not going to stop.
It's not going to let down.
No.
Bo Nix drops back. This is him not being able to complete the pass. So, yeah, the Broncos have punted the ball away.
The Eagles' D seems to be coming out now.
Really stepping up, actually, that Eagles defense.
He's taken a lot of hits. Bo Nix, in the pre-season, my friend Tony Ofoke, our friend, friend of the panel of NFL RedZone Watchalong.
Great voice, Tony.
Incredible voice. Yeah. Poor choices of teams, though. A Man United fan, a Denver Broncos fan, a Brooklyn Nets fan.
So you can't talk.
Oh, what's wrong with Chelsea and Dallas Cowboys?
And Philadelphia Eagles.
Super Bowl champions, Philadelphia. Watch your mouth.
But he was bigging up Bo Nix in the pre-season, saying this is the season to take a step forward. Was good at the back end of last season. Obviously led them to a playoff berth. But the beginning of this season, he struggled. And he's making poor decisions. He's holding on to the ball a little bit too long.
Tony Ofoke is, or
Bo Nix.
Bo Nix, yeah.
I want to see a little bit more from him.
I think we will see it. I think the way he finished last year proved to me that he's meant to be in this league. He's a start in this league.
Yeah, he's definitely meant to be in the league.
And I just think that in terms of weapons, Sutton really, I mean, who's he going to?
Yeah.
I wanted to see them strengthen in those positions in the off-season. They didn't
Andrew
really.
Troutman. Yeah.
And that's
J.K. Dobbins isn't a pass-catching back. No. In fact, both of their backs aren't pass catchers.
Oh, missed it. It was fumble.
As you can hear from the angry Jets fans next to us.
Another fumble from the Jets. They fumbled
they're so fumbly.
6 times going into this game.
It was 3 fumbles or 2 fumbles against the Dolphins on Monday Night Football, and another fumble here. And it looks like Breece Hall is slow getting up as well. That is punched out. What a sensational play by, that's your Samoan dude in there.
But there's one thing fumbling it, and there's another thing not recovering it. They can never get a hold of it. There's just,
some of the punch outs we're seeing as well. You can tell that
so good.
They are practicing this in training so much more now.
Yeah, they are. They are. Thank you.
Little rehydration, but yeah, that was great fumble recovery. And yeah, I think the Jets, Jets may, if they keep shooting themselves in the foot like they did against Miami on Monday and like they're doing against the Dallas Cowboys here, you can't expect to win games if the ball can. Security is that bad, and I don't think you can blame Aaron Glenn for that.
You can't.
You know, that is fundamentals that you just can't, you can't legislate for, because your team aren't necessarily looking after the ball well enough.
And I think the biggest indictment is they're making this Dallas Cowboy defense look fairly serviceable.
Well, you did say earlier that you've got no confidence in them. I mean, this so far, so good.
So far, so good, or so far, so bad for the Jets.
Yeah, depends how you look here. Whilst I'm looking over to the right, just got up the box score for the New York Jets. As it stands, I know the Giants. We're coming close to the end of the first half. Jackson Dart, 9-13, 87 yards, 2 touchdowns, 38 yards rushing on the ground with 135 passer rating. I mean, if you want to come and follow up again,
told you.
That doesn't sound like a bust to me.
I told you, boom, all day.
I've got those receipts, baby.
All day long. Look, any given Sunday, anything can happen. So we could fall off a cliff second half. It's very unusual when you start that well that you do fall off a cliff in the second half. It's normally the other way around. Another first down for A.J. Brown.
You've got the feeling they're starting to cook a bit now. You kind of almost don't want, if you're the Eagles, the second half to come here, unless you're going to get in a score before the second half.
Giants are going for it on 4th and 2 here, or are they trying to draw the Saints offside?
Yeah,
they're on their own 48-yard line. Yeah, play clock's going down to 8. Jackson Dart's making noises.
He's a good dancer.
He's banging his leg down. Yeah, you're not fooling anybody.
Yeah,
not fooling anybody, Dart boy. Oh, come on. What's going on in this Eagles game, boys?
Right, we're at the midfield line. I think... Hurts has dropped back with another bomb.
That's an absolute that's a great catch.
Right in the bread basket.
They're saying he's not caught that.
No, he has.
He has caught it. That's a really good catch.
It's a great throw as well.
Well, it's interesting because he's tried it a few times, but he started throwing away from Pat Satan. He said, I don't fancy throwing to that team.
No, that's not a catch.
I don't think that's going to be a catch.
There's a bobble.
Unless his left foot was down just as he's caught this.
But look at the bobble as he goes out of bounds.
No, it's not a catch.
Oh, I think that's pretty secure. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not, sorry.
As his second foot comes down, I think as he's got the feet down, but I don't think he brings it in.
No.
It was called a catch on field, but booth review has turned that over. So that's 2nd and 10.
It's just good to see Hurts doing it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Philly's challenging it, but
that's a waste of a challenge.
It's a waste because after the booth review will then go.
Sirianni's got that in him. I mean, was he not looking at the replay we all just saw? Is that him just burning a time?
He'll argue the ball's secure here and plays dead here.
Ball secured there,
but he's still
right foot down, left foot is out of bounds.
His left foot isn't in.
Because what happens is the ball comes over his right shoulder and he sort of brings it in with his right hand and then secures it, or right shoulder secures it with his left. But by that time, his right foot is up.
Yeah.
So, that is not a catch. No, not a catch. Not a catch for you, mon brave.
Not a catch, just rings in my ears. Not a catch. It was a catch.
Wasn't a catch.
It was.
Wasn't a catch.
No one's listening, Ollie. Like, it was a catch.
Wasn't a catch.
It was.
Wasn't a catch.
Okay.
You know it wasn't a catch. Wasn't a catch. Okay.
If you say so.
So 17-3 in the Texans game. your game, but I think it's a bit easier for me to see this one because it's over that shoulder. Rico Dowdle, by the way, rumbling there. Is that the kind of stuff you remember him for in the when he had the Cowboys on?
No,
Cowboys suits on?
No.
Wasn't he? He was Elliott's backup, wasn't he, for a long time? Just never really got the chance properly because of Elliott's
that's
quality.
That's a great
That's
run.
really good.
He throws like 3 or 4 tackles. No, we haven't seen that.
Texans have the ball on the Ravens 40. Stroud drops back, throws, squeezing it in there to his tight end. Is that Dalton Schultz, perhaps? Dalton Schultz, pro bowler. Yes, it is. And he rumbles along. Another white tight end for you there, Kwaku.
They're everywhere.
This could get quite embarrassing.
This could get really... this is
keep
not
your eyes
what
on
you
it,
need.
guys. Keep your eyes on the... I love an embarrassing scoreline in the NFL. It's a Schadenfreude, isn't it? Multiple flags there on that play, so they will move that 10 yards, and it'll be 1st and goal, or maybe 1st and 10 from the 11 for the Texans there.
Well, now the Ravens are 14 points down. That kills my Derrick Henry boom.
And kills my big shot. So that's definitely going to get clipped. Unless we see some mental second half, which we've seen it from before.
They're going to have to throw it all over.
I just don't think the weather's cold enough for him yet. You don't want to be tackling. You don't mind. Well, I say you don't mind tackling him. You're not as scared tackling Derrick Henry when it's warm. You don't want to be tackling him in December.
Let me read you the box score for Derrick Henry.
No, I don't want to see it.
Oh, this is amazing.
I don't hear it.
Six carries for 8 yards, 1.3 per carry.
0 fumbles, though.
Let me check fumbles. Yeah, 0 fumbles. Well done, Dezza. You didn't drop the ball. Touchdown! Xavier Hutchinson with his 2nd of the game. And it is getting embarrassing now for the Baltimore Ravens. The officially moribund Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah, wow.
That's a really good throw, but you've got to caveat this because that's a back shoulder fade. That's a really nice throw. But you've got to caveat this for the Texans. They are playing statistically the worst defense in the NFL. Yeah. So, pinch of salt and all of that.
Made even harder when the QB's out. Their defense is going to be on the field so much more.
Yeah.
50 seconds in
Dowdle's at it
the
again.
Panthers game, and Rico Dowdle has moved the sticks, crucially got out of bounds, and the 17-7 down Panthers have the ball in Miami territory, and it's getting interesting. The Panthers fans behind us are.
They're starting to set up a bit.
Do you know what? Should we make this our official game? Like, let's go fully all in on the Panthers and make some friends over there. And that's what you can do here at Paddy Sportsbook. You can make friends because there's loads of tables, loads of people, 55 screens, so much to look at. Rico Dowdle again. Take the time out there, please, guys. Time out there. He runs for 7 or 8 yards. It's 2nd down. It will be 2nd down, and timeout taken around 35 seconds. What's going on?
Another PI call on the Raiders D there, setting up a 1st down in their half. It's twice. Look at that. Penalties 5 for 55 yards in the 1st half. You're going to struggle to win games when you're playing like that.
Penny for the thoughts of the Bengals, right, in the AFC North, because all of a sudden you see this game of the Ravens, you look at the division, you say, okay, Joe Burrow's out for a little while, but can we tread water until he comes back? There's a chance they can win the division. I don't trust the Steelers. I still don't trust.
So are you saying there's a chance that the Bengals can win the division?
Why not?
Because Burrow's not going to be back for another 8 weeks.
We've seen what Baltimore look like right now.
There's no way.
The Browns are the Browns.
Yeah.
And do you trust the Steelers?
Yes.
Fair
Over
enough.
those other two.
That's the question.
There's no way that the Steelers can throw this away because of Mike Tomlin. I trust it's the Steelers because Mike Tomlin
is going to get you 8 and 8.
Factually will get you 9 and 8.
Yeah.
And that will win the division. They could even win the division if they, for the first time in Tomlin's career, go 7 and 9.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is, 8 and 9 it'll be. Because the other teams won't get 8 wins between them on this evidence.
Yeah. It depends on when Burrow's back. A lovely run by Dak there. Another flag on the plate.
Dak's running.
You can say whatever you're going to say about this game and just always finish it off.
Yeah, there's a flag.
Another flag on the plate.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to Google how many flags there's been in this game. It's been absolutely ridiculous.
So Josh Downs is leading our receivers at the moment. And my bust, as I mentioned earlier, Adonai Mitchell, hasn't even got a look in.
Just down. Oh, right. Sorry, you're talking about your other team. Yeah.
Oh, very good, very good.
Very good. Yeah. The Eagles almost get the ball in and force the Broncos to have the ball on their half-yard line, but it takes a cruel bounce. Carolina Panthers now.
Here we go.
On their 25, just outside the red zone. Bryce Young draws them offside. Has he got a free play? Let him play! Just let him play! That's so annoying.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
It was on offense.
Yeah, it was on offense. Don't let him play.
You got a bit excited. There we go.
Yeah.
Flag of the play.
I'm here Googling how many flags there's
Where
been.
it is, add one more.
Add one more. Nonsense.
Oh my
Don't
God.
add 2 more, because by the time you read it, there's going to be another.
Are you having a look?
Yeah. That's on the Jets D, though.
Penalties, that'll be 13 now. And the flags are, well, that's accepted penalties,
Yeah,
so it could be
yes.
it could be less.
Well, they're accepting that one, so it's taking them right down.
Yeah.
Yeah, take it.
Bo Nix for the Broncos throws the ball away as coverage fell away and protection allowed multiple Eagles to close in on him, and he gets the ball away. So, 1st and 15 for the Panthers on the 30. 28 seconds to go as Bryce Young slings it out to the right-hand side for Rico Dowdle, who stops the clock.
Touchdown, Cowboys. There we go.
Touchdown, Cowboys?
I think you got a bit too early there, darling.
There's no paint there, mate.
Oh, mine's...
There's the pylon. There's the paint.
Oh, my God.
Are you all right there?
It's a flag.
It's a bit embarrassing, that.
Is it me right? Every single time I see Bryce Young take a snap, are they terrible at snapping the ball? Is he that small? Because
Right.
Bryce,
Yeah, it's always
every
up
single
here, isn't it?
time,
Who, Bryce?
he
Just go under centre, mate. Yeah.
I think there's things we criticise him for. I don't think that's his fault.
Right,
No,
come on, guys. Let's lock in on this. Bryce Young, here we go. Oh, he's trying to take a timeout. The ball was slapped. He just turned his arm around. Oh, that was close.
The reaction speed of that. For once, the ball was snapped to his chest, and it needed to be, because he was not looking at that.
Wow. Look, here it is. Wait for it.
Look at this. Turns around.
He does well there.
Okay, yep. I thought Darrell Rivas was talking to me then, he wasn't.
Right, here we go. You can call this one a touchdown. I think it's coming.
Cheers, mate.
I think you need a win.
Here we
You
go.
need this. You need a win.
Oh, my team's already winning. And don't make an Eagles joke. Don't make an
Sorry,
Eagles
which
joke.
one?
Yeah, he's
It's
walking this in.
handed off
He's
to Javonte
walking
Williams.
this in.
Or is it Alfred Blue? Might be Blue. No, it's
Yeah.
Javonte Williams, yes.
Continuing his great start to the season.
Got him in 2 of my fantasy leagues.
How many fantasy leagues are you in?
5. It's too many.
I'm in 9.
You're in 9?
Yeah, I know. Every year I try to leave one. Every year I gain another.
You're in 9.
Yeah, I know.
Which one do you
I
care about
haven't,
the
do you know
most?
what? I haven't looked at it today. The talkSPORT one, because I'm doing so well in it.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Alvin Kamara's just rumbled for a fair few yards. This is his 9th season. It feels like he's been around for ages,
long
but
time.
he's still so good. He's got 85 career touchdowns.
He has the ability to not take big hits. And I think that is why he's still playing at this level. And it's mad as well, because he's not exactly played behind the best defensive lines. He just is so nimble. He can juke around. And to be fair, a lot of his plays come from passing.
Yeah.
Especially now he's getting older.
Yeah.
So he's not taking the big hits as soon as they snap the ball.
Yeah, from the big guys
Yeah.
as well. So that pass there from Rattler was down by his ankles, so no surprises. He couldn't quite hold on to that. The Panthers need to hurry. They've got the first down, but the clock is winding down. They've managed to 9, 8, 7. Maybe they'll have one go at the end zone. One go at the end zone there before that they need to take a field goal.
Indiana Jones into the backfield. Michael Pittman.
Love Michael Pittman Jr.
Yeah.
We're taking over now. This game's done.
That game is done.
This game is done.
Not done.
It's done.
No, if you're a Colts fan, keep watching. More stuff going on. Anything could happen. It's not done.
Indiana Jones doing Indiana Jones things there. He waited, he looked through his progressions and put an absolute bullet in, by the way.
It's funny.
You
He
didn't see him
moved.
doing this in the Giants jersey.
What was really interesting is he moved the protection away He saw an on-rushing, saw a defender lining up against him, moved the protection away so that he could confuse the backfield of the defense. Didn't worry, he knew he was going to get away from that man, rolled out to his right, threw slightly back across his body to Pittman, who was at the back of the end zone. Very nicely done, and they're going for 2 here from the 2-yard line. Jones now in the gun, rocks
JT's there.
And just too high and fast there for Pittman.
See, that
Jr.
was an easier throw than the one he just made for the touchdown.
Yeah,
but
wasn't it? Yeah.
It is what it is.
It might have gone through Pittman Jr.'s hands, but I think it may have been slightly high. Let's have a look at this again.
I think there's too much heat on it.
I think there's too much heat. Less heat, but it was slightly behind him. Yeah. He had room to lead him as well.
He did.
I think the adrenaline was still pumping from him throwing that touchdown there, and we saw it.
Panthers are going for it. They've got their 5 wide receivers, 3 Dolphins defenders. There will be, or 3 Dolphins on the line to rush. So everyone dropping back onto that yard line. They were trying to draw them offside. What are you doing, guys? Oh my God! What is this? The Jets-Cowboys game? Honestly, there was false start from Moton. On the line there, and that loses them 5 yards. They'll still probably have a go, but you cannot catch the ball and go down infield. That'll be the half over. So the Carolina Panthers will have one last shot at the end zone before they will need to take a field goal. 4th and 5 in the Broncos-Eagles game. 10-3 the Eagles lead. The Broncos are about to punt the ball away with 1:26 left in the half. The Eagles don't get much pressure. I think that's a bit of a... No, it's a decent kick, and it's caught on the 12-yard line from the Eagles, so they won't have great field position. Jahan Dotson catching it there, and they will have 1:19, a little 1:19 drill at the end of the game, at the end of the half, to try and get down into the end zone or within field goal position to extend that lead from 7 points to, hopefully in your case, Kwaku, 10 points.
No. In Sam's case.
In Sam's case.
I'll take it now. One of my team's winning. We'll concentrate on the other one.
The Panthers have gone for the field goal, and that's banged through. So it's now down to a one-score game at the half, as that is slotted through from the Panthers kicker there. Let's head back to, well, we've got both teams in green-ish, both in their own territory with not much time left on the clock. Fields comes back, and that's an incomplete pass out to the right-hand side. Justin Hurts and drops back, and that's an incomplete pass down at the ankles of Devontae Smith, who decides to lace up his really fetching pink cleats.
I was going to say, what do you think of cleats?
Oh, I love them. I love it.
Bright.
What I love is a cleat that either matches your uniform, like Isaiah Pacheco has the yellow cleats and the yellow gloves, which match the yellow trim, #KitWatch, on the Chiefs uniform.
It will take off.
Or something. Look, AJ Brown's got red cleats and Devontae Smith's got the pink ones. I love it. I'm all for it. What do you think of it?
I'm not too sure.
Conservative, are we? Okay.
And for more on that, tune in to Talk TV, our sister station.
So the Saints can do anything on their drive. Giants have got the ball back, and Cam Scadaboo, white running back.
Don't get many of them. Don't get many of them.
The Raiders are on the move. For them to make anything get from this game, they're going to need to do something on this drive, and preferably a touchdown for them.
Has anyone seen Brock Bowers?
I don't think anyone has.
I've had a look at Taysom Hill's stats for this.
Go on.
2 runs for -2 yards. By old Boom. Jackson Dart. His rating's dropped by 5. He's 2 for 101 yards.
He's coming back to earth.
But those yards have increased. Oh, it's a fumble! Fumble in the Saints game! They're running it back! And they go out of bounds, but that gives them excellent field position. 1:02 left on the clock. The Saints could go in the half up.
Wow.
And that, I think that was Theo Johnson. No, it wasn't Theo. Darius Slayton.
Daniel Carson with a 57-yard attempt. He ain't making this.
He's got
Shank.
it. No, he's got it.
No chance.
Pushed it
No
wide.
chance. I'll be surprised they get another point in this game. They've been pathetic.
I hope you looked down the barrel for that. Do it again.
1 second, clear my throat, in case you didn't hear me.
Broncos swallowed up after the Eagles punt. Did the Eagles punt that so quickly?
Yeah.
Marvin Mims Jr. couldn't do anything with that. Darius Slayton sick with himself for letting that go through. Spencer Rattler, though, gets within the field goal range. Blake Grupe, easy for me to say. Blake Grupe's field goal range as Chris Olave brings down the first down. Not quite the first down, but he gets some yards on that play. As Spencer Rattler gets the ball out of the gun. Another quick pass there. They're moving the ball really quickly. And it is Brandon Cooks, the lesser spotted Brandon Cooks, who gets the ball to about the 37-yard line. It is third and 1 as quarterback keeper Alvin Kamara is blocking out in front, and Spencer, that's a lovely play call, that is, isn't it? Quarterback keeper Kamara, who's not known for his blocking, but he's just a man to follow downfield as Spencer Rattler follows him down to the sideline, and it's a first down. It's a bit like
Cowboys on the move. Cowboys on the move.
Javonte Williams. There he goes. How many yards? Is it a touchdown, Kwaku?
He went early last time. He wasn't going to do it twice.
Go away. Go away.
I'm sorry. I love you, buddy. You know this.
I've got a feeling he might be putting this in, though, with the next snap.
Yeah.
Spencer Rattler now for the New Orleans Saints. Quick out pass dropped by Jawan Johnson, their leading receiver coming into this game, which is surprising for a tight end to be the leading receiver for a Super Bowl, for an NFL team.
That's a big man run there.
That is.
He just
ran
brushed
out
people
of
off.
gas, though, at the end, though, didn't he?
He'll get it back here, though.
I'm surprised they've kept him out. Maybe they're giving him the chance to run it in as reward. No, it's the keeper for Dak Prescott, wide open there for Jake Ferguson.
Here we go.
Nice. Bo Nix on the run.
Oh,
Time! Yes, that's a flag on you, Eagles. And the Denver Broncos have prime opposition, prime opportunity there.
He never got his...
You never took it. Oh, are they picking it up?
Oh, I think they're picking it up.
Oh, they've gone early.
You need to learn your lessons. There's no flag on the play. Sit down. Sit down. I mean, I know he's small, but he was stood up a minute ago.
Oh, no. He doesn't turn his hand around. He's got
He's got his face mask. He's got his face mask. That's
a penalty.
That's a penalty. That's
sorry.
a penalty.
Do you want to apologise to me?
They haven't given it, mate, so it's not a penalty.
Those kind of things, just not being challengeable, is so...
It's so ridiculous. No wonder Sean Payton's fuming. That's a penalty.
I would be too.
It feels so arbitrary, like what can be challenged, what can't be.
That is two big calls that have gone against the Broncos so far.
Yeah.
First and goal in the Saints game. They're on the 10-yard line, so a bit far out. They've got a timeout, bit far out for a run. They go 5 wide, and then I think the Giants have called a timeout in that one, so we'll come back to that.
I think pigs might be flying, mate. Brandon Aubrey missed extra point.
Don't believe you.
Yeah, well, I almost don't believe it myself.
Did you see that lager over there? How good does that look?
Mate, it all looks good. The food, the drink.
Honestly. We can't, otherwise we'd be up and down like Sam Harris out of here. We call him two teams, so he might be Tiny Bladder. Hold me close to Tiny Bladder. Harris over there.
Hold me close to Tiny Bladder is ridiculous.
You're welcome. Oh dear. So the Saints, I think that telly's slightly quicker over there than this one, and they've got to call a timeout there because Alvin Kamara is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. They're going into the half, 10-3 against for the Eagles against the Broncos. Should we do some half times?
Let's do some half times.
Yeah, let's do some half times, and then have a think about your power rankings top 5, because I've had a thought about. I know you asked it earlier.
Yeah, thank you for coming back to it, mate. I appreciate
it, but I am all over that. Texans 24-3 up over the Ravens in Baltimore at half-time. The Dolphins 17-10 up over the Panthers at half-time in Carolina. So the Raiders are 3-20 down in Indianapolis against the Colts, and the New Orleans Saints have a field goal with 6 seconds left to take the lead against the New York Giants. Currently, though, 13-14 against the New York Giants in the Superdome. Actually, they are taking one more play here in the Superdome. Spencer Rattler drops back. Quick throw to the back end zone, just overthrowing Alvin Kamara. That was weird.
Yeah.
So Groupie will then take a shot at the end zone. The Cowboys are 23-3 up over the New York Jets at halftime. So we're here in the Paddy Sportsbook at the Hippodrome in central London. It's the best place in the city, nay, in England, nay, the United Kingdom, nay, Europe. It's just brilliant here. 55 screens. We've got loads of sport. We've got all 6 games plus RedZone. Plus we had the football on earlier. Manchester City versus Burnley. I think there's some new horse racing back there. There's loads of stuff to do. Great food, great drinks. All you need to do if you want to come along, www.hippodromecasino.com/Paddy-Sport. Paddy's-Sportsbook for more information. Link is in the description below. 18 plus, but that's given you enough time there.
Yes.
Tell me your power rankings. You want to go 5 to 1 or 1 to 5?
Go 1 to 5.
Okay.
1 to 5.
And I will debate with you. Well, if any are different than mine, we'll bring that up.
Well, I can spot while Sam Harris making his way back to the table. Shall I wait for him to come over?
I'll wait for him to come back.
All right.
There feels like there's 2 teams that everyone's going to have, maybe 1 and 2, or maybe 3 teams that could be juggled in a different way. We're doing our power rankings. Kwaku's going to give us his.
Okay.
And then let's, if any differ, we will shout out and say.
Okay, that's a good shout.
Okay. Number 1, it's got to be Philadelphia Eagles. Unbeaten, defend the Super Bowl champions. You have to show them the respect. They are my number 1 team in the NFL right now.
Yeah, you're not going to get any arguments from me there.
Number 2,
surprise.
shock.
I think mine is Buffalo Bills.
Bills?
Yeah.
So they absolutely buried and put away the Baltimore Ravens when the Baltimore Ravens were the Baltimore Ravens. In that amazing Sunday night football game.
That was many moons ago.
Live at talkSPORT 2, 41-40. I thought that was sensational.
It was an incredible
right?
game of football.
I love what Josh Allen does. I think he can win the game through the air or on the ground or just managing a game. There was a game a couple of weeks ago where he didn't score a touchdown, but he just managed that game. I think offensively, James Cook is sensational. He's using all of his weapons really well. There is a question on the defense, and maybe that's why you might not put them as... I can see why you guys haven't, but I am a big Josh Allen and Buffalo Bills guy, so that's why they are my number 1. Who's your number 2?
Well, do you want to get Chopper's number 1?
Bills were going to be my number 2, and I think...
Well, you said Eagles 1.
Eagles were 1 for me. Bills are number 2 for me.
I've got to liven up a little bit, no.
Yeah.
Bills are number 2 for everything that you've said, but the reason why they're not number 1 for me is because...
That defense?
Yeah, and again, I know, as you said, they beat the Ravens with the Ravens, but in terms of the other games they played, they made a bit of a meal against the Dolphins, who, let's be honest, have been cannon fodder for so many other teams so far.
Yeah.
They played the Saints. I mean, what are we going to learn from that, really?
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're a victim of the schedule so far. I don't believe, because I genuinely think this could be the year they go ahead and do it, and he gets his ring. I don't think they've got a better chance of doing so. But yeah, I mean, if I'm going to go 1A and 1B rather than 1 and 2, that's probably how I'd put it. But I'd put Eagles 1A.
Okay, interesting. I'll Bills are my number 2 too.
And Eagles are my number 2. So, you know, we flip-flop there, and I think that's just personal preference. Number 3's got to be the Lions, I guess.
Yeah, number 3's Lions.
Yeah.
Has to be Lions. But, like, yeah, it is the Lions. I know Sam discounts the first game of the season, but I did see what I saw against Green Bay. And they didn't look themselves.
Well, I tell you what you saw against Green Bay is Jared Goff under pressure, which he hasn't been the last 3 games.
Yes.
Not once.
Yeah.
Very rarely he's been under pressure. The Ravens didn't have any pressure on him. And when Jared Goff is under pressure, he can't cope.
No, he can't.
He's not that good. He's really not that good.
No.
And if you bottle up the running, which has been done,
yes,
the Lions can be susceptible on offense. That being said, their defense is massively overplaying.
Yeah.
Up front, they're amazing. I love Aiden Hutchinson coming back. If they do really well, he has to be the comeback player of the year.
Yeah, I agree. And they have to stay healthy. They were absolutely riddled last year. And I think that was probably the reason why we didn't see him in the Super Bowl, to be honest, because they looked like a battering ram.
Yeah.
And their defense just got torn apart. And I think if they can stay healthy, there's an argument you can make for them for being the NFC Super Bowl representative this year as well.
Yeah. I take your point on the Jared Goff thing, though, because I can't remove from my mind last year in the playoffs against the Commanders and how bad he looked.
Yeah.
And that's not defense, that's Jared Goff.
That's true.
And your quarterback is your quarterback, that doesn't change. So I have the Lions number 3, but that could change.
I think 3 for me as well. Who's your number 4?
Number 4 is where it gets really interesting, right?
Well, I think from here on in, it does. Yeah.
I want to say the Chargers, because I would have had Chargers as the top 2 before last week, but they did lose against the Giants, and so I'll stick with the Chargers at number 4. But similarly to Jared Goff, what I saw from Justin Herbert last year in the playoffs, I cannot remove from my mind. In the biggest moments, he hasn't shown up. And so let's see. But how they're playing this season, in terms of their defense, in terms of how Herbert's playing himself, I've got number 4 for me, personally.
Sam?
4 for me is your boys, the Packers.
Really?
Yeah, I think they're going to do quite well from this little hiccup at the start of the season. I think there was far too much talk. We all got way too excited when they signed Parsons. I think everyone was like, right, this defense is going to be unstoppable. And I think there was just a bit too much noise. I think they might have also been listening to it as well, and they might have been believing it.
I think so.
I think you lose a game like to the Browns the way they did, I think it humbles you. I think they might go back to the drawing board, get about their business, start picking up some wins again, and then towards the latter half of the season, we'll see the Packers that we predicted they'd be towards the beginning of this season.
Packers aren't in my top 5.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I am worried across the board, really. I think I'm worried about Josh Jacobs' production on the ground. I'm worried about Jordan Love. I'm worried... Oh, Rico Dowdle. Big gain. Big gain, and the Panthers fans behind us love it. Rico Dowdle, I'm really glad I picked him up in a few fantasy leagues
Hey,
this
look,
week.
if the Panthers win, they're coming on the table with us later on.
So my number 4 is actually the Indianapolis Colts.
Really?
But it wouldn't have been before this game.
You seeing some things you like?
But I'm seeing stuff that I like. I think they've got maybe the best current running back on form in the league.
100%. And people forget the last few years that he had the contract dispute, which made him kind of sit out. He came off a big injury. We're seeing the best of him now. Yeah. And he also kind of had to deal with Andy Richardson's shenanigans last year. I think this year he's come in, and I think he got quite annoyed about the way some people were talking about him when that contract stuff happened, because he was seen as a big guy in that locker room. He was seen as a captain, and I think he didn't come across well in that, and it kind of set our entire season back. And I think now you're seeing the reason why for 2 years he was the first, if you play fantasy, he was the first round pick. And I think we get that going. But I mean, look, I love that pick. I don't want to get too excited by it. But it's nice to see that other people are starting to notice us.
I don't know whether I really believed it, and then I was really worried last week. But I think that might be just who you were playing. Eh? You just on the day you came up against a team that had your number on that day.
There was 2 real big game-changing moments in that. Donovan Mitchell, one of them. Right? There was 14 points scratched off the board in that game, and it could have been totally different. I know shoulda, coulda, woulda, ifs and buts, but I'm struggling to find our weakness at the moment. We seem to be a really well put together team.
Touchdown in the Texans game. Nick Chubb has rumbled home down the sideline. Now, Chubb isn't a quick man, but he outran that free safety who was coming across to try and knock him out of bounds. Look at this. In the red zone, it's just a simple... It's a post route.
It's like they're playing touch football.
This is a really bad look for the Ravens.
It's so bad, and they're in Baltimore. I wouldn't be surprised to see people leave if the Ravens don't do anything on this next drive.
I think people leaving after that drive. That's done. Yeah. That's done.
I mean, I'm struggling as I look around to see any Ravens fans. There's not much purple in. I'm not surprised, because I won't be watching this rubbish either.
That's very harsh word for Harris.
Who's your 5?
My 5 is a team that we just touched on that beat your team.
Yeah.
Rams.
Really? Even after their defeat to the...
Yeah, and I know, but that's, to me, that's just Shanahan's brilliance, right? Shanahan turning...
It's a short week as well.
It's a short week, and also weird things happened in that game.
It was a weird game.
It was a weird game.
Yeah.
It was a strange game. And I look at
Weird.
Matthew Stafford, I look at Puka Nacua, just explosive, right? And Stafford's done it before.
Puka Nacua is like the Myles Garrett of wide receivers. Like you cannot,
freak.
You cannot keep your eyes off of
For
him.
a fifth-round pick as well.
Oh,
He
man.
is so good, and he's got bigger this year, so he's stronger. But he's a really crisp route runner. He's got amazing hands. He's got amazing sense. He breaks tackles. I think he's the perfect wide receiver.
It does worry me how many hits he takes.
Yeah.
But again, he takes those hits because of the receiver he is and the catches he makes. And I mean, you'd be rather him making those and maybe having some injury concerns and not making them at all. And I think having someone like Davante Adams as number 2 is that offense is mean.
I've seen Matthew Stafford ride a wide receiver to a Super Bowl, and then no one cared about them afterwards. Where's Cooper Kupp right now? I don't know.
Yeah. Apparently he's at Seattle. I mean, I've got no evidence of it.
All I saw,
The Seahawks are looking good this year.
The Seahawks are almost close to being in my top 5. They
Seahawks, if they win tonight,
Well,
I think they'd sneak in for
that
my
game
top 5.
tonight. I think we're going to see, and also as well the Bucks. I like those two teams as we're going to see.
I'm not sure about the Bucks, Sam.
I don't know. I've got a soft spot for Baker Mayfield, and I think I'm so glad that he's had this resurgence in Tampa because he just you want to root for him. If he's in your locker room, you're going to play for him.
Yeah.
And I think tonight is going to be a massive game depending on where these two teams' seasons go.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking at the Bucks season so far. They're unbeaten going into last week. Obviously lost against your Eagles, but then you look at the teams they beaten. Right, the Falcons, terrible. The Texans, okay, and the Jets, not very good. And the first good team they played against, they lost. And so I don't know if that 3-0 start was a misnomer. I don't know if it was
a really good point. I don't know. And the way they're losing them by the odd point or two here.
Yeah.
But then they played up against the Eagles. Maybe they're just one of those teams that plays at the level and gets it done, or just falls short. And that's they play to their opponent's level. And you know, you see it all the time. 31-3 in that Baltimore Ravens-Texans game. That's insane.
That's a crazy look, mate.
I mean,
that's a crazy look.
Even with the Lamar Jackson news, you weren't expecting that at halftime.
That
especially the way the Texans have been playing. That is.
But you know what? Like American sports TV's like, right? That even though Lamar Jackson's not playing, that's making headlines tomorrow.
Yeah, you can't do that.
You can't lose like that.
No. There's losing and there's ways of losing, and that is pretty embarrassing.
It's really embarrassing.
At home as well.
So if you have to pick a team from the NFC, a team from the AFC to make sure it's really early, right?
By the way,
early.
my number 5 is the Jags.
Oh, I thought you said number 5 was it wasn't Seattle. You said Seattle.
Could be, but my 5 is the
Jags.
I think their defense is unreal. 15 takeaways this season already.
The Jags.
Do you trust Trevor Lawrence?
I trust Trevor. I think he might turn the corner this year. He's got two.
He needs to.
Potentially
the way he's being paid, he needs to.
2 bona fide number 1 wide receivers. If Travis Hunter, no relation, does something.
Really?
He just looks so alike. He just looks so alike.
I just want to clarify it. That's fine, isn't it? no relation. Me and Travis Hunter. Same as Daniil Hunter.
Because that's not what he's been saying.
Daniil Hunter from the Texans, no relation as well. So
okay, cool.
Hunter Henry, no relation. So, but yeah, look, he's got potentially 2 good. If that offense fully clicks and Bashan Tutin and Travis Etienne,
he's been great.
Both of them, those 2 are maybe the 2 best tandem running backs in the league, potentially.
Yeah.
So
that's not bad.
I think if the Jags need to show me something, and if to really solidify that.
That's a big shout, mate.
Take on the Chiefs on Monday Night Football tomorrow. Live at talkSPORT 2. Big game.
Big game.
Well, my number 5 has already been mentioned. It's the Chargers.
Chargers, okay.
Yeah.
I see you.
I just kind of fancy Herbert.
Do you?
I do. Have you seen him? He's beautiful.
He's a beautiful man, actually. I've seen him in real life. Beautiful man.
I kind of fancy him. And getting Allen back this year as well. I don't know why they let him go in the first place.
Yeah.
Quincy Johnson's come from nowhere. He's arguably just about made the team this year. After the first 2 seasons he had, he was literally nowhere, and he has come out so well. But I don't know, I like Justin Herbert. I've got a feeling there's a good vibes there. Also as well, for the first time, I'm seeing that stadium full of home fans. So obviously, they're starting to believe. There's something going on there which I'm liking. Where they're selling, I'm starting to buy it.
When you say full, you mean there are some home fans in there, because it's still like the Niners-Rams game. It was maybe 60-40 Niners-Rams.
Yeah.
Sort of for the Niners.
So, for the Niners. Yeah, that which is crazy.
But they're fairly close to each other.
Well,
that's the issue.
Niners travel well anyway.
But when you get into January, home field means something.
Yeah.
And obviously, it's going to be more than that in terms of the fans turning out to watch their teams. But home field means something in the NFL more than in any other sport. And when you haven't got that, I think you struggle.
I agree.
We're back out in, I think, all of our games. Yeah, all of our games are back out. Big gain on first down for Devontae Smith. A little slant.
Dak's on the move.
From the slot for his catch. Dak Prescott rumbling down for, 8 yards.
Oh, here we go.
And
Jalen
wide open.
to Saquon. All the way.
Saquon
Take it home, baby. That is exactly how you want to start the second half.
Yeah.
Not if you're my big shout.
It's fine, it's fine.
And not if you're AJ Brown, who's probably punching air right now. That should have been me.
There's Bradley Cooper clapping away.
Oh, he's always there. He gets rolled out, doesn't he, old
Hey, look.
B-Coops.
He's there, Taylor Swift.
Yeah, he's there, Taylor Swift. Very, very good. The Dolphins have the ball in their own area. The Carolina Panthers got the ball in off the kickoff from that second half, but couldn't do anything. Tua running, slide Tua. Oh, I get really nervous.
I turned away. I can't. Every single time he looks like he's about to take a hit, I have to turn away.
But even the way he slid, his head looked like it went back. That was,
And that's the thing, right? He's obviously being shown how to do it properly, but with the hits he's taken, it doesn't matter how many times you get shown something. Your muscle memory is going to be like, is this the hit when my season's over? And he just doesn't look natural doing it.
Nah, man, I hate watching that.
Really nice pass from Daniel Jones there, under duress, under pressure, but gets it to his wide receiver. Who's number 16?
Ashton Dulin.
Yeah, Ashton Dulin, the guy that scored the first touchdown. Yes. So he's
it was called back.
Oh yeah, sorry, buddy.
It's all right. Tyler Warren got the first. Jonathan Taylor got the second. No, look, he'll get one. Don't worry.
He'll get one. Don't worry. I love post cam. Oh, there we go. What's Dallas good at doing there? Anyway, so
Dart's been stopped. It's 4th and 1 though.
Scottish hammer comes off.
They're going for it.
Yeah, they are going for it. The punter comes off. Dable. Well, they're in midfield as well. 4th and 1 as JT.
Go on, take it to the house.
Busts up the gut and jinks his way. And I think he's got it. It's Devin Singletary getting that there. That first down. No, it was Wan'Dale Robinson on the wide receiver keeper. Cool, that's a generous spot. I mean, he got it, but he didn't get it by that amount.
Yeah, that's a really generous spot.
I thought at this point they were doing it with the chip.
Well, I think it's when it's tight, they'll do it with the chip rather than, I'm surprised they don't. Do they have the chip for the end zone? I'm surprised they don't have that. Like just like a force field across the end zone, so you know when the ball.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah,
when it goes off and you go across the line. I like that.
Yeah. You put on your 3D glasses and there's
Roger, if you're watching.
Get this guy in the office.
Ideas, Commissioner. I've got him.
Innovation.
Right, so what's going on?
They need to do something at this Fox scoreboard because the down and distance pops up and disappears so often.
Second and
I know
7.
it's just popped back up, but in between plays it just disappears.
It is Daniel Jones. No one in the backfield with him. Cocks his arm.
Oh, Josh Downs, beauty.
Downs,
it's a great play.
Josh Downs just stops his route, which means there's separation from the linebacker grabs the ball, then turns back up the field, dodges the linebacker, and then gets that first down. That's very clever.
He's a true slot receiver, and the size of him as well. Some of the... is so
That's
nimble.
really good.
He's so nimble.
That's really, really good. The only thing that's right about the Ravens' performance today is their kit. All purple today. Sensational kit watch. Yeah.
I'll go to it real quick.
On that note, yeah. Kit watch was the one that sent you over the edge, was it? JT touched at the line of scrimmage, gets away, and then makes another 5 yards. He's so good.
He's so good. And
what's his box score for today?
Try and get it up now. The best thing about him is when we start feeding him more, it's kind of in a sense, I don't want to compare him to my shout of the day, Derek Henry, but you just keep feeding him and he'll keep churning out. So many times in last season when we weren't being successful, we weren't giving him the ball.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's not that difficult. Give your best player the ball and he'll produce. So as you asked, his current box score at the moment, it's not as much as you think. It's 13 carries, 53 yards, 1 touchdown. He's also had 20 yards receiving as well. That's another first down from your boy.
JT, your boy.
He's from my boy.
Yeah.
From my boy. He's got to put this one in. I mean, I should have gone for him for my shout today, but it wouldn't really be saying much.
Rico Dowdle, 127 yards off 13 carries.
Well, as you can see behind us, they're starting to believe.
They are starting to.
They are starting to believe.
They were sat back on their chairs.
Well,
now they're slightly further forward.
They were drinking waters earlier. I can see a couple of beers now, so they're getting excited.
Go on, the guys. Go on, the Panthers.
I think they're probably our adopted team for today. I might as well have 3 teams.
Yeah, why not? Be your NFC South team. The Jets have the ball in the eye. Justin Fields hands it off.
That's a missed hit there.
Brees Hall is
he's gone down.
absolutely slammed there, right where he was given the ball, about 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
On. We got it again. Oh, no, we haven't. Just short.
That's a bit of Kwaku in you there, thinking that was a touchdown.
I know, right.
In the Colts game.
It's rubbing off on me.
And the big, was Tetairoa McMillan, the rookie wide receiver for the Carolina Panthers. I think it's pass interference, but yeah, it's PI.
JT taking it in. JT taking it in. Second touchdown of the game. Hey, look.
You knew it was going to happen.
You told me to pick a Colts jersey to wear today. I had to pick my boy.
It's the only one, isn't it?
I've got a Peyton Manning one. I've got I'm going to get a Tyler Warren one. I've got it.
Still third down. That wasn't given as PI. Are they mad? Unless it's offsetting penalties. We can't hear the stuff because of our headphones. If you're here in the Hippodrome at Paddy's Sportsbook, you will be able to hear it, but we can't. Because,
and honestly, this place is packed right now.
It's got busier,
buzzing.
hasn't it?
It has. There's a queue coming to the door. People itching to get in.
Yeah, there are.
Honestly, best seat in the house.
Great. There's people standing.
And we've got the 2-point conversion as well. Tyler Warren back at it again. There's a flag though. Shock.
I'm not going. It's quarterback sneak, not the Philly special, not the tush push, but the Broncos get.
Whilst I've got the chance, actually, because Texans rarely win, especially in this fashion. Just had a message from my cousin and my nephews who are watching, who are big Texans fans.
Hey, guys.
Just want to say hello to Arnie, Ralphie, Ben, Amy, Summer, recently born Summer. I love you all. Thanks for tuning in.
Recently born Summer?
Yeah.
You're not one of those people, are you?
Newborn Summer.
No, you're not one of those people that think that newborn babies can understand what you're saying.
She hears my voice, she laughs.
We know why she laughs, pal. Let's tell you.
Moving on.
Panthers could not convert that 3rd and 9. I think it actually went better than just 7 yards. I think they're a bit hard done by, but they're not going to go for it on 4th and 2.
Look at the stats which have been put up for the first 6 possessions for the Broncos. Yeah. Punt, field goal, punt. I mean, you've got no weapons. What are you expecting?
That's rubbish, isn't it?
It's terrible.
Come on, Peyton. Sean Payton, you are letting me down. You're letting Darren Bent down.
Oh, here we go. Bo
nice,
Nix.
Bo.
Bo Nix is doing it himself now. There we go. They needed something like that to get them going.
Yeah. This is sometimes things like that will get you going. And Kaimi Fairbairn has banged one through for the Houston Texans. They're 34-3 up against the Baltimore Ravens.
At what point do you Sit, Stroud.
Now?
Oh. Or do you keep his confidence going and get them going?
I think maybe you get to a 50 or 45, maybe give him another touchdown
a 50 burger. Yeah. I think it's on the cards.
Yeah,
it's definitely on the cards.
We have burgers today. It'd be nice if there's a 50 burger.
Oh my God, those burgers! Honestly,
the burger sauce here at Paddy's Sportsbook was outrageous. The Broncos pick up that first down, so they are now in midfield, just the other side, the wrong side of the 50-yard line for them, but they finally get a little bit of movement on offense. Just showed Kwaku, who's returned. People can see he's returned. I'm not talking to the radio. Sometimes I forget that I am. Stop picking your nose, Ollie. Kwaku, they put up the first 6 possessions for the Broncos. It went punt, field goal, punt, 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 punt.
That's
dreadful.
Really bad.
And I think we could check. Their first down amounts are not good whatsoever. Let's see. That's still 9 first downs.
Well, this is not what you want to follow it up with. So just as we read that out earlier when you were on Kwaku, they followed it up. Bo Nix took it upon himself to go for a 12-yard run. Looked like they're getting things going. They follow it up by having to call a timeout.
Yeah.
You can't be doing these things, especially against the Eagles.
No, you can't. You can't. And that you're playing against the best team in the league. There needs to be no mistakes.
Yeah.
You need to eliminate all mistakes, and that's just, yeah. The Broncos they've underwhelmed me this season.
Yeah.
I think you expect them to take a step forward and so taking a step back.
Yeah.
Well, look, 2-2. It's not certainly not over, and that, as we said, that division is really, really competitive. They've beaten everyone in there. No, they haven't beaten them because they've only got 2-2. But I think they're still competitive. I think they're a team that quintessentially, they're really good on their home turf. And that's a sensational run there.
Good on JK. Welcome to the party, pal.
JK Dobbins, who was Sean Payton's first 100-yard rusher in 38 games for the Denver Broncos.
That's mad.
Which is wild, isn't it?
That's mad.
JK Dobbins coming off of multiple injuries, and I really hope that he stays fit and healthy, because we saw bits of this when he was at Baltimore, but it would be great.
But this is another thing that surprised me. So they decided to part ways with Javonte Williams, who is tearing up trees now at the Cowboys, and then and obviously they drafted a rookie, but to bring in J.K. Dobbins, who has had just as many, if not more, injuries.
Yeah.
But it's a prove-it thing, right? So
I guess
you wouldn't be able to pay, or they didn't want to pay to keep Javonte Williams coming off of his rookie contract. So let's bring a guy in who's coming off injuries. We know he's got the talent. Let's bring him in and
prove it
to us. And maybe we'll pay you afterwards. Maybe we probably won't, because we're an NFL franchise and we don't like to keep our words. But yeah. The Dolphins, this game's been sneakily quite good. I'm surprised you wanted to swap it, Kwaku, because at 17-13, it's probably the most competitive. Giants, Saints is pretty competitive as well.
I swapped it for the Texans-Ravens game.
As well, didn't you? I wanted to get rid of that sharpish. I was delighted when you wanted to swap games.
You did say yes very quickly. Yeah.
And I've retained the 2 best and most competitive games. You are
my
welcome.
games are done. Both of them.
Watching the Eagles fans clearly after a couple of beers doing Eagle fans things.
Well, on screen or in
on screen, not in here. No, they're better behaved in here.
Better behaved in here, yeah. So Bo Nix, yeah. The protection of Bo Nix today has been absolutely dreadful. Intentional grounding, but not really on him. Oh, another touchdown. Is that a defensive touchdown?
How have I missed that?
Mekhi Blackman with, I'm presuming, an interception.
We are such a complete team at the moment. It's
number 5, 4 in my power rankings, whatever.
Yeah.
So
you did say at the half, but I mean, look, Gino's fuming. Is this on him though, or is this on his receiver?
Oh,
I mean, who is he blaming there? You've thrown it into double coverage to a receiver who's not even looking. When the one that's, I don't know if that's...
It's Taquan Thornton who's the receiver, and he's staring down Geno Smith, who is probably staring down him, and it could have been picked by 2 players.
He might have been out.
He's gone out. It's all right. He's definitely gone out there. And there. And there. But yeah, he stared him down, and the receiver
didn't do anything about coming back to the ball, and the route was undercut by 2.
Yeah.
Gino's got that in his locker as well.
He's got the bozo gene. He's got the bozo gene.
Gino is boom or bust.
Yes.
So he's had 2 games this season with 3 interceptions.
Yeah.
Obviously, the Ravens have lost.
Are we going to see our second hat-trick game for Jonathan Taylor? Or they giving it to? I think it might be Giddens they're giving the ball to there.
And that is stopped at the 2-yard line. It fell a bit awkwardly there with a hand, but he's okay. The Saints are into Giants territory. They lead their first and goal, 16-14. That they are up against the New York Giants. Give me some Taysom Hill. No, it's another flag. That'll bring them back. Come on, guys.
Touchdown Colts!
Amir Abdullah, the lesser spotted Amir Abdullah, ex-Lions, I believe he was. So he has managed to get into the end zone. They're spreading the love in Oil Town.
Why is Gino shaking his head? Why is he shaking his head?
It's got to be himself. It can't be anyone else.
That's a lovely cut right at the line there, isn't it? Really, really beautiful.
Do you know, I was
and
worried.
He just dives over a defensive lineman that's been pancaked as well. Love it.
I don't want to see Jonathan Taylor out here now. No. Put him in his dressing gown, get his slippers, light a cigar, stay away from here now.
Get him all out. Oh.
Yeah. Send him home.
We keep going for 2 points.
Yeah. Just send him home.
Send him home.
Send him to
tap it in.
All right, Sam.
Send him to the shower.
Now we're here. Let's have a real conversation about your Colts. How far can you go this season?
Look, our division,
what is the ceiling?
We can win our division, and well,
we should win the division.
I'm going to say it now. We will win the division, but again, we're 1 injury away from Indiana Jones from getting AR back, and then I'd be surprised if we get 1 more win. So I think it's very much reliant on if he keeps playing the way he's playing. When he goes to run, get down, because he is very capable of being like, I want that extra 5 yards when he's already made the first down.
Yep.
If he can keep playing the way he's playing, keep making sensible decisions, we can make a bit of a run for it.
Comebacks on, boys. Derrick Henry has run in for his 110th career rushing TD.
Do I smell a
How far away?
Do I smell a boom?
How far away from my big shout? How many more yards? I need 1 more touchdown and probably 125 yards.
I sniff a boom in the air, mate.
Yeah,
Let's go. Let's go.
He does get
Hey, look,
there
we're getting close to the witching hour, and anything can happen then. So if he's getting 1 in before then, the comeback might be on.
And the good thing is, listening to us, watching us, you don't have to listen to Scott Hansen saying the witching hour, which is maybe my least favourite thing on the planet.
Someone else is going to say it, mate.
Do you know what?
I brought my own gong.
You can have that for the witching hour. If you've brought your own gong.
Has he trademarked it?
No,
Okay,
you can't
cool.
trademark the witching hour.
I don't know where I put it.
If you genuinely brought a gong, that would have been amazing.
I'm saving the props till next week. I wanted you to ask me back first.
No, please bring a gong next week.
I'll bring a gong.
But don't tell.
Tune in next week, guys. I've got a gong and a cowboy hat.
Let's not tell Benty and then scare him with the gong.
Deal. I'll bring the gong.
How are you going to feel next week when you're with 2 Eagles fans? You're going to be outnumbered, mate.
Are you coming back?
Not just a pretty face, very witty.
It's been a while. I'm looking forward to it.
You'll be all right,
miss you, obviously.
Eagles are playing Thursday night, so you won't have to watch them win. They would already have won.
Against the New York Giants, yes, of course they will have already won. Eagles, nice little slant pass to A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown must have caught a few balls.
Look,
Yeah, a few.
I think he's dishing it out fairly well at the moment. We've seen all 3 of receivers catch at least 1 or 2 passes, go up with the touchdown. He's keeping them happy, and that's all you need to do.
Brown is 5 for 5 for 43.
There you go.
No TD. Devonta Smith 5 for 96 off of 7. So he is doing 96 yards is good for the old Slim Reaper there.
Oh, for sure. He's number 2 receiver.
Here we go. Dallas back with the ball again. First down and more. Out of bounds.
Dallas got it. I love that Philly traded up ahead of Dallas in Dallas to take Dallas got it. And the Guinness have been brought by our fearless leader, Patrick.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers, gentlemen. Lovely
gents.
seeing you.
Yeah,
what a great
Hippodrome
venue.
Casino and Paddy Power Lounge.
To the Paddy Sportsbook. Thank you very much, boys. Thanks for having us.
Oh yeah.
Lovely drop.
Right then. So going into the fourth quarter soon in some of these games, realistically, the two... We stopped doing that about 5 years ago, mate. I remember my first Guinness.
Anyway.
Are you back with us, mate?
Yeah, back with us. Sorry.
So going into...
I did a Quaker.
Approaching the fourth quarters, and I won't say it because I know you hate it. Realistically, we've only got 2 competitive games at the moment.
But, no.
Well,
it's back on. It's back on. The comeback is on. Baltimore Ravens 10-34 against the Texans. You're really annoyed if you have the Texans defense in fantasy because they've just allowed a bit of gunk time points against them. The Carolina Panthers 2nd and 8 in their own end. Well, the 2-yard line, and they've managed to get it down to make it a manageable 3rd and 1. On their own 9-yard line. We have the ball with the Las Vegas Raiders in midfield.
They're going to need to do something, even just if it's for a bit of pride.
Yeah, they are. And Gino hands it off to Ashton Genty,
who's going nowhere.
Absolutely pancaked. Just makes it past the line of scrimmage.
DeForest Buckner is a monster.
He is so good. So good. DeForest Buckner just slams him back. Justin Fields, jump pass. Oh my God, how that wasn't picked, I do not know. 4th and 1, it's turnover on downs. Cowboys in full command, Quakers.
Yeah, this is pretty much done. You look at the will of the...
It's not done.
Yeah, it is.
Not done, keep watching, not done.
Oh, sorry, it's not done.
Yep.
It is done. Yeah, Dallas Cowboys are in complete control of this game. Defense have really shown up, only allowing 3 points. They showed me up, right? What do I know? I was slating Eberflus, so I was saying that we couldn't stop anything, and yeah, we really showed up today, and we trounced them, really. And we took their will early on, and we've had to do what we had to do. The offense has not been explosive.
I quite like that. You took their will early on, which you did.
We did.
You genuinely did.
We did.
Nice little jet sweep from the Carolina Panthers, and they get 5 yards on their first down, so it'll be 2nd and 5 for the Panthers. 13-17 down, 2 minutes left in that third
Stroud
quarter.
is still out there. I can only imagine that is because the touchdown scored by Derrick Henry. Otherwise, he would. I mean, those are the sorts of plays that you don't want him being out there for.
Yeah, but these are the kind of plays that start to turn games.
Who knew that the Baltimore Ravens had some sort of pass rush?
Let's have a look.
I think you keep Stroud in there because he hasn't found any rhythm.
Yeah, okay, I get that argument. And do you know what? Usually I make that argument.
Yeah. So it's a bit weird you're not now.
I know.
Yeah.
But if he gets hurt,
exactly, then I'm right.
Then he's right.
And I'm wrong. Cover all bases.
Yes.
Chestnut
checkers.
The New Orleans Saints are 19-14 up against the New York Giants by Groupie with a field goal. Giants have the ball on their 42-yard line. Lots of movement and personnel in the backfield. Jackson Dart, though, ignores them all.
He's got plenty of time.
Back, lots of time, and then decides to run.
You don't want that.
Really
When you've got that much time in the pocket, you can't just run straight into the lineman.
That was so bad.
It was a weird decision because I think there was a receiver out to the right-hand side in the flat that he could have darted it, pun intended, darted the ball into. He decided against it and decides to run up the gut. He may have made half a yard, maybe a yard, but it could have been better, so much better.
4 and out for the Panthers. Bryce Young, oh, jeez, he just looks so small. He did well to get away from some tackles there, but he
looks so thin.
Yeah, he does look so thin.
Not worryingly, but you know what I mean.
He looks like a slot receiver. He doesn't look like a quarterback.
I reckon the Slim Reaper's bigger than him.
Yeah.
23-3, the Cowboys against the Jets. Dak Prescott is still out there. How long before you keep him out? A touchdown here and then take him out?
It depends how much you take off the clock, but yeah.
And we're looking at...
Oh, that's a lovely play.
Joe Milton the third as the backup, but a nice little play by one of their wide receivers. Not many wide receivers there that they have. But, yeah, decent play by Ryan Flournoy.
Big first down for the Giants there. They needed down 3rd and 7.
That's another white tight end for you there.
It's been their day
Quakey.
today.
Yeah.
It has been their day today.
It's not even tight end week either. That comes later on in the season. How much do you hate that, Ollie? Go on, tell me.
Yeah, you can tell. You can tell as soon as he said it, he turned around. He just didn't know what to do. He just like, I don't know what to do. I hate it so much.
Pickens with a bomb!
What a touchdown!
And now you take that off. There we go.
How about them Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys?
That was one hell of a throw.
That was nice. That was
and
nice.
Pickens had to do a lot there because he was on the wrong side. He had to make his way round the defender, who was Sauce Gardner, pretty good coverage. Watch this, Pickens, he beats him on the outside. Gardner's got a load of his jersey, and then he just, bit of hand fighting. There could be a little push off there.
They let him play.
But there's a lot of stuff going on. Let's let him play. Let him play.
Can we talk about Pickens?
Let him play.
Can we talk about Pickens? Because what were the Steelers doing letting him go? Was he that much of a pain behind the scenes? Our producer Pat is a big Steelers fan, and I drafted him for the Cowboys this year, and he has not stopped badgering me to get him off me.
Yeah.
What are they doing?
Oh, really?
Because
really?
with CeeDee Lamb going out, he has picked up the baton, and he made some incredible catches last year.
Wait,
He's
over the shoulder,
last week he was amazing. And again, I said it to you guys before the show. You are looking at the best offense in the league. It's unpopular. You don't want to admit it because it's the Cowboys. You are looking at the best offense in the league without CeeDee Lamb. Without CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah.
Like when CeeDee Lamb comes back and he's CeeDee Lamb again, it's akin to what they were asking Joe Burrow to do last season with those two number one receivers that have to be 1A and 1B. It's that level of offense, man. And I'm not saying that Dak is Joe Burrow, but he can hit his man when his man makes a run. And I am very excited to see what it looks like when CD comes back.
Yeah.
What's so impressive is that CD goes out and Pickens steps up, and it's like you guys haven't missed a beat. Ryan Fournette stepped up, Ferguson stepped up in tight end, and then Javonte Williams is despite the fumble against the Packers on Sunday Night Football, he's still making those runs and he's making big plays. He's also really good out of the backfield. Yeah. So it feels it's complete. Plus, Dak is absolutely automatic at the moment.
Yeah.
I was speaking to Greg Rosenthal of NFL Daily earlier today, and he said that Dak Prescott is probably the best quarterback in the league right now, which is quite something. And I was trying to lead him down.
What podcast is that?
I was trying to lead him down to say that that Josh Allen is, but you can't argue with what Dak's putting up.
Honestly, Dak Prescott is hooping. Dak Prescott is doing what he needs to do despite the shortcomings of his defense. Today's defense showed up, and look how, like I said, we should have beaten the Eagles.
I just need to let you guys know we missed it again. Colts scored another touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with his hat trick.
Another 2-point attempt.
It's quite scary how good we're looking, and I might start to be believing.
There's JT running in the 2-point attempt as well.
We're taking the mick.
40-3. What's sorry, Sam. Jump in a sec.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on running up the score?
I love it.
I don't know why. Put your foot on their throat.
Yeah, love it.
All day. At college level, I don't particularly like it. Because you've got players in there that learn the game, but this is the professional league. Like, this is as good as it gets.
I don't know, man. In college,
you need to punish these people.
I agree. I think where I do understand it is that this is a violent sport. And so there's a gentleman's agreement that we'll all take our foot off the pedal.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? And we're just agreeing that we're going to not hurt each other, which I hate. Go there and play your best till the end of the game.
100%.
Run up the score and build confidence. Run up the stats, right? No receiver's going to want to come out of this game. Nobody's trying to get paid.
Yeah, exactly. And that's exactly what you said. People are playing for bonuses in their contracts. Yeah. That this might be the difference come the end of the year. So feed everyone.
Yeah, 100%.
Odigizua has just gone very low on Justin Fields, who came up gimpy and limping. That's a bad one, man. I think you've got to be tossed out of the game for that.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's bad, because these quarterbacks, they're not expected to get hit around the knees.
No.
It's just, it's kind of luck that he's not badly injured.
I would take him out. I'll take him out.
Bring in Tyrod Taylor. Decent
especially on this pitch.
Yeah, man. Take him out. He's getting battered.
That's not great.
I know what you mean about the knees, though, because Also, we watch this game to watch the quarterbacks. Let's be honest. And if you need to protect
it's not good. And then the very next play, but the Jets offensive line has been absolute trash today.
Garbage.
It'll be really interesting to see the pressures and all of those things at the end of the game. But as it is, there have been 10 QB hits, plus an extra 5.
Another one there.
Of 5 sacks on Justin Fields.
And another flag.
And another flag. And another flag. It's not roughing the passer there, wasn't that, Lee?
They are 9 flags apiece.
That's
accepted penalties. That's offensive holding, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. False start, AJ Brown against the for the Eagles against the put your teeth back in against the Broncos. So the Broncos again failed to score any points. I'd like to apologise to Darren Bent for calling him out and rooting fully against the Philadelphia Eagles. I believed in the Broncos foolishly, and I was completely and utterly wrong. Darren, I'm sorry.
That was actually really sincere from you, mate.
I didn't buy a word of it. I've known you far too long.
Oh, yeah. Big throw from Jalen Hurts, and he overthrows AJ Brown, who would have had a waltzing in touchdown there. So 2nd and 15 for the Eagles, 17-3 up against the Broncos. 3:36 left on the clock in that third quarter.
Is that Tim Tebow? We get the pleasure of seeing the American adverts here at the Hippodrome. And some of the adverts are absolutely crazy.
American adverts are the best.
Yeah, they are the best. They are the best.
With way more production value. For some reason, Americans aren't really that funny, generally.
No.
But American adverts can be quite funny.
They can get away with being cheesy, where that doesn't ride over here.
No.
Yeah.
Back down. Oh, man.
And when things are going your way, things are going your way.
I can't believe it. So what happened there was, at the line of scrimmage, not even a line of scrimmage, but Jalen Hurts throws the ball, and a defensive lineman jumps up, bats it up in the air, then goes to catch it again. Is it that Hufanga? I think it's Hufanga, ex-49ers, and then bats it up into the air, and then it just comes off like butterfingers, comes off of his fingers, and he doesn't get it. If he catches that, he could walk in for a touchdown.
That's going.
And that defensive touchdown, what does that do? That brings the Eagles, the Broncos back into the game, and my apology to Darren Bent is null and void.
Look, when things are going your way, they're going your way, and I think that play was pretty much a perfect analogy of not just this game but their season so far.
That's a flex, isn't it?
I mean, come on,
Nick Benito doing a Fly Eagles fly after sacking Jalen Hurts.
Pathetic.
Try
winning the game.
17-3 down, mate.
Absolute
Come on,
disgrace.
what are you doing? You're a joke. You're an absolute joke of a human.
I don't think that's strong enough, but hey.
Oh, touchdown in the Saints game. Cam Scatterboot's really annoyed. I didn't see it. What's going on? I think it's a run back. Let's see if we can find it on NFL RedZone. But it looks like the Saints have scored a defensive touchdown.
But they were on a long drive there. Jackson Dart made a few on his legs as well, and I think that could be it. I'm a bit concerned now that might have taken the wind out of their sails, and the Saints might see it out from here.
I did.
We're entering the witching hour, so who knows?
Not yet, buddy. Not yet.
Sorry, I got a bit too early. Bit too early.
So the Saints are 26-14 up over the New York Giants. We've got the Eagles 17-3 up over the Denver Broncos. What else have we got going on? We've got the Dolphins 17-3 up over the Carolina Panthers. What's great in the Hippodrome here at Paddy Sportsbook, 55 screens, but I could just scroll around and the Texans are 41-10 up over the Ravens. We must have missed a Texans touchdown. We'll bring that to you in a second. And right in front of me in one of the massive 3 gargantuan screens right in front of us, 30-6, the Cowboys lead the Jets. What's going on in this Cowboys game for me, please, Quaku?
Not much. I want to see it through without any injuries. I think Dak obviously Dak played extended minutes in the fourth quarter. But yeah, we're just going to run the ball and see the game out. There's not much to report, Ollie.
Okay, so in the Broncos-Eagles game, these Broncos have to do something on offense. 3 points and multiple drives stopping is just not good enough. 2nd and 3, they get that. DJ Harvey with
is
the
Sutton on the field?
scrum.
Huh? Is Sutton on the field?
Sutton has been on the field, but I guess the coverage, J.K. Dobbins, excuse me, coverage has been really, really good, and Bo Nix just hasn't been able to find him.
Yeah.
And Sutton, I think, is a sensational receiver. Saw him at SMU when I went to watch the Mustangs play in Dallas about 10 years ago, and I saw this guy. I didn't know him from Adam, and I saw this guy on the field, and I thought, oh my God, this guy is going to be unbelievable. Yeah. Texas Simon Clancy. Clancy said, yep, this guy's amazing.
Oh. Bo Nix going down there.
And Bo Nix rolling out to the right and trying to find Marvin Mims Jr. He's leading the receiver and just doesn't get it into his hands. Don't think that's on Marvin Mims. It just fades away.
It's just
slightly.
ahead of him. It's just ahead of him. He was throwing that on the run, so it's no surprise.
I'm putting it out there right now. I'm locking into the Panthers. That is that. I need to see some drama.
Well,
I need to see some drama.
The Panthers fans behind us are ready for some drama.
I want to celebrate.
I want to see it for them.
Yeah,
same. We can take your boom doing well, or your bust doing well, or your big shout. I want these guys.
Yes.
I need these guys to be.
We'll be partying with them after.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, we will.
We'll have some blue or electric blue shot sent over. Why not? Marvin Andrews. Is that Marvin Andrews? What's his first name? Mark Andrews. Who's Marvin Andrews? Mark Andrews on the sideline there. Very unhappy. Is he going off to the locker room? He's without his helmet.
Had a good season.
He's not had a good season, but I mean, with the way it ended last year, I'm not surprised. His head's probably completely gone.
Yeah,
he is not the most popular man in Baltimore, and I've got a few Ravens fans who would be happy. Well, look. It was that play that, there we go. Spoke his name into existence. Cortland Sutton's caught catch.
Broncos will score this drive.
Look,
speak it into existence.
In terms of entertainment, I wouldn't be opposed to it.
Yeah, I'm here for it. I want entertainment. Geezers need excitement.
Geezers need excitement. This is exciting. Look where we are, bro.
That's
There's people standing here.
There's a wristband policy now.
There's a wristband situation.
There's
Isn't
a
there?
Christmas party.
I want a wristband. That's what.
I got stopped. I went to the toilet. I got stopped. They said, "Have you got a wristband?" I said, "I'm working with Ollie Hunter." They said, "Yeah, come straight through."
Yeah, come straight through.
Yeah,
They know him here. They love him here.
Don't you worry.
The stories they tell about Ollie Hunter, brother of Travis.
Brother of Travis.
Cousin to Danielle. Yeah. Fumble return touchdown in that game
Can
for
I
the
ask
New York
you
Giants.
two, so far as it stands, who you've been impressed with most so far? I mean, there's only one answer, surely, isn't there?
Yeah, Colts. It's
Rico Dowdle.
Rico Dowdle's up there. If they win,
I think the Colts have been sensational. Jonathan Taylor, look, we said at the beginning of the, during this broadcast that Jonathan Taylor's the best running back in football, and I think that's kind of undeniable now, isn't it?
I mean,
do you think like he's just like flat out best running back in football?
But if you're talking like a pure running back, it has to be him, because. All right.
What do you mean by that, though?
Pure running back is a guy that doesn't catch. His main job is to run the ball.
Okay.
So, for instance, Christian McCaffrey, granted, hasn't had a great year as a running back, but in his position, there's the pickup for the Saints. Cam Scatterboo drops the ball and he runs back 55 yards.
That's what happens.
But as a pure running back, I think he has to be. He's getting the yards, he's getting the distance, getting the downs, getting the touchdowns. Christian McCaffrey's averaging 3.3 per carry or something.
Yeah.
Great as a pass catcher, but not great on the ground as it is.
So would you, as a big Derrick Henry fan, say that JT's better than Derrick Henry?
I mean, I made that argument a couple of years ago before Jonathan Taylor's injury. I think it's undeniable now. I mean, I'm going to probably be on the bandwagon next year that this is probably the best we've seen now Derrick Henry. I think Jonathan Taylor, because there's still, I mean, he's 28, which in running back terms is reasonably old, but he's technically had kind of 2 years off. He's now playing against a really decent O-line. I still think he's going to have his best year this year.
Yeah.
By far.
Little bit of jawing there in this Panthers-Dolphins game. We've adopted the Panthers as our RedZone watch-along team.
What's the Panthers chant?
Don't know, ask them.
I'll get him to sing it.
Yeah, get him to sing it. So
let me learn it quick, Tom.
Panthers are, well, they've got the Dolphins in the Dolphins' own end. It's the Dolphins are what, second and 8 maybe. We as a trio really need to will the Panthers on here,
yeah,
guys.
we do.
Like,
we do.
I am fully backing these Panthers to get something done. Yes, it's second and 8. Ball is on the 48.
Good
44.
tackle.
This is what we need.
Here we go. Come on,
stop
Panthers.
here.
Come on, guys. Third down. Now, second down didn't go anywhere. So, third down and 8. Big stop coming for these Panthers. Tua Tagovailoa throwing the ball out. It was caught. There was a massive hold on the offensive line there. Honestly. I mean, come on. But A-Chain couldn't do anything. Wallace wrapped him up. So,
here we go.
3rd and 7. Play clock is down to 11, 10, 9. A-Chain goes in motion. 4 wide receivers to the right, and timeout is called by
here we go.
Here
we go.
Panthers had 12 men on the field, so they call a timeout.
Broncos
moving. They're moving.
Broncos,
Here we go.
Just about got the first down.
Here we go, Broncos.
He's marking it at 1st and 10. I thought he was in the 10-yard line there, but
just seen some wings go past. They look really nice. Hippodrome does all the great food here. Here we go. Justin Fields steps back and dropped out of bounds. He had it in the bread basket. Old Garrett Wilson basket. I went basket.
You went basket.
Basket. It's a bit weird. I don't know whether I liked it. Handed off to
J.K.
Dobbins, and he makes 4 or 5 yards. It will be 2nd and goal for the Broncos on the 4-yard line. First down's equal in the Panthers game, but they've had 2 turnovers of the Dolphins, so 2-0 turnovers, but 14-13 in the favour of the Panthers' first downs. Could it be 14-14 on this 3rd and 7 with the Dolphins? Tua Tagovailoa in the gun. He's got 8. It's a low snap. And he's thrown it up, knocked it up in front of Jalen Waddle. It's 4th and 7. There's some real Panthers vibes going on here in this room. Love it. Come on, the Panthers. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Right. So, yeah, but that was a terrible, terrible snap. Tua did really well, actually, to get it and get it out, but
I couldn't be a Miami fan. I couldn't have him as my quarterback. I get too scared every time. Say a team sends a blitz, I'm just like, too worried.
Another sack, Franklin. We are completely taken over. This has been someone else, and he needed a big year this year. After last year in his podcast, he was taking a lot of stick.
Yeah.
So he needed to come back. The fact that they voted him captain said a lot about how they thought about him in the locker room. So give him another chance, but he has come out swinging this year.
Yeah. Mate, you're good. You're good. I actually agree with Ollie's sentiment. I think this is the game where you're like, oh no, they actually are good.
I think so.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But again, it is against the Raiders, who don't have a great roster. They're in full rebuild mode, I think. So
let's have a look at us.
You've got to caveat that. You've got to caveat. Raiders. Let's have a look at the Raiders. I've got it here. Raiders offense, 14th in pass and rushed offense. So decent offense, right? And they've shut them down. So, okay, there we go. That's decent.
Yeah.
I mean, look.
Raiders defense, 13th in the rush, and they've allowed Jonathan Taylor to score 3 touchdowns against them. So, when you're looking at those metrics, you've got to say that the Colts have overperformed in this game.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean,
doing well.
You look at our next few games. Cardinals next week. I'd have that down as a W.
Yeah.
Chargers the following week. Another 9 o'clock game for us, which I'm not used to seeing. It's nice to see us when there's only 3 or 4 games in the evening.
Yeah.
That will say a lot.
Jackson Dart intercepted. I told you he was a bust. I told you. Honestly.
Who put 50p in him?
Go on, the Saints. Come on.
Look at this.
All I need is Taysom Hill to do something now, and I'm a happy boy.
Celebrating.
Come on, Taysom. Yes.
Celebrating the next face of the league, throwing an interception.
Yeah.
That's what the NFL's all about, man.
We love it. We love it.
It's Schadenfreude all over. Look at the stands there in Baltimore.
This is bad.
Everybody
This
has
is
left.
bad.
44. 44 to 10.
Surely you support your team. I know what.
Not yet.
But it was empty at half-time.
Sorry, when was the last time you watched West Ham at home?
Yeah, good one.
Yeah, but I think the NFL's slightly different. Though.
Raiders got some points on the board.
Doubled their points, Ali.
Bookending the season.
Here we go. Come on, Broncos. Come on. You need to be on the Broncos train. Come on, Kwaku. Come on.
No, flag.
Flag. Leather 10. Come on. This is coming on you, Darren Bent. Come on. Oh, I'm desperate for this to happen. Oh, it'd be amazing. Wouldn't it be amazing?
Have we got in touch with Darren yet?
No. He's watching. Darren, this is going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Right, come on. First and goal. New set of downs. Fresh set of downs. Yeah, it's holding all over Cortland Sutton.
I mean, they got away with so many calls in the first half. Yeah, it's going to be a point where Sean's going to get into.
No,
I know.
I think it was holding before the pass was
agree.
released.
And I think that kind of evening out some of the stuff we've seen so far that have gone in the way of the Eagles.
True, actually.
So, Bo Nix under centre. J.K. Dobbins in the eye. Clicks a man to his left. Bit of motion. Hand off to Dobbins.
He's in.
Up the gut. Touchdown! Come on!
Big.
Come on!
Big.
Comeback is on.
We've got a game.
Here we go. We got a game, guys. It's the witching hour.
Yeah.
These things happen in the witching hour.
Look who's come
Yeah, I'm
round.
fully on board witching hour. Love the witching hour. Come on. Oh.
Right, back to the Panthers game. They got the ball back.
Team Panthers. I'm Team Panthers and Broncos. I never thought I'd say it, but I am.
Team Panthers and Broncos.
That's on the Miami Dolphins. Panthers move up.
Wait, Panthers Broncos in Super Bowl 50, wasn't there?
Yep. No.
Not
Panthers Broncos.
Yeah.
I was at that one.
Well,
Yeah.
It's when Cam Newton.
did a jump on the ball.
Eli Manning. No, Peyton Manning gets his
gets
ring.
a second and walks away.
The corpse of Peyton Manning in that game.
Yeah,
Jesus.
that was the corpse of Peyton Manning. that Broncos defense was something else.
My
though.
arm's gone, and it's now better than his was then. Bryce Young.
We need a big. Oh, it's a lovely throw.
Oh, Bryce Young. That throw there was just a little whoopla.
It was a skimmer.
What was it?
Whoopla. Look at this. Whoopla.
That was actually a whoopla.
It was naughty.
You didn't notice, but it actually made that noise. So, whoopla.
What were those airflow? Not they're like shaped as American football. They had like a wing on the end of it. You threw and whistled. The Nerf ball ones.
Yeah. Good fun though. Whoopla. Right, here we go. Come on, the Panthers. Bit of motion. Hands it off to Dowdle.
Dowdle!
Oh my God!
That was epic.
Hey?
That was epic.
Rico Dowdle.
Yeah.
Uncle Rico.
Rick the Freak. Can we say that? Old Sam Harris is making friends with the Panthers fans behind us. So, here we go. Panthers, Bryce Young, they're in, fully well in to Dolphins territory. Hands the ball off to Rico Dowdle.
Just
Do you know
hands
what
Rico
he's
the
reminding me of? He's reminding me of Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah, how patient he
He's
is.
stopping sort of at the line of scrimmage, and then he's seeing the gap, and then he's going.
Which is an incredibly difficult thing to do in the quickest position to play in the NFL. Le'Veon Bell was unbelievable there.
But that's how he knows it's all slowing down for him. It's just it's that patience to find that gap, make that move, and then go in. Sam Harris is making friends absolutely everywhere. What's going on over there?
Man, I'm a popular guy. People want to know what we're doing here.
Oh, right.
We're having fun is what we're doing.
Right, there we go. So, second and 5, third and 5 now for
This
the
is,
Carolina.
we got flag, we got flag.
I think that's unnecessary roughness hitting the quarterback as Bryce Young gets rid of the ball. That's 15 yards.
That was unnecessary though. There was no need to wrap him up.
He's dragged him down
There was no need. That's so stupid.
Idiotic.
That's so silly.
Yeah, that's silly because
That's 15 yards for no reason. You didn't need to wrap it out.
That takes the Panthers into the red zone, near or thereabouts.
That speaks to the ill discipline of this Miami side that people have talked about for a long time.
100%.
Where it's just.
Look at the patrons going wild right now. We've got some Jets fans sat next to us. They're not as happy as the Panthers fans sat behind us.
Yeah, but that guy's wearing a Buffalo Bills.
I think he's got a bet on with our good friends at Paddy Power, and he's getting very happy.
Okay, fair enough.
No, he doesn't.
1st and 10 for the Panthers. They're well in the red zone. They're on the 14-yard line. Bryce Young drops back. Got time, surveys.
Oh, it's a
flag. It could be offensive. It could be offensive. I think it's offensive.
Yeah, I think it is. He didn't look happy with himself,
I think
did he?
Tetsuroa McMillan has pushed off potentially. Let's see which way this goes. If it is, it's 10 yards back the other way. Let's see, Sam. What are you seeing?
I mean, yeah, he's grabbing on, his horse collared him, but that ball was never in danger of being intercepted, so he doesn't need to do that. It's a rookie error, that.
Yeah. Oh, it's gone the other way.
It's gone the other way.
How? I saw nothing there.
See, that's man, isn't it? Again, head coaches should be able to challenge terrible calls like that.
I mean, even the booth just take over.
Right, 1st and goal now.
the scenes if this goes in.
At the 4-yard.
I'm going to put this on the...
No, they're at the 8-yard line. 8-yard line. Bryce Young.
This is it. This is a
He's
touchdown.
standing back. He's got Rico Dowdle to his right. Tetsuroa McMillan in the slot. Hands it off to Dowdle. Up the gut. And he makes 3 yards to the 5. So 2nd and goal from the 5. Sam Harris.
Jalen Hurts has just been brought down as well on the other screen. Sorry, guys. I'm watching 2 at once here.
Jalen Hurts brought down on 3rd down on the 22-yard line in Philly territory. That's going to be good field position if the punt isn't so great.
What did I say earlier about the Eagles? They play every game like they need to win it by an upset. They make everything so difficult for themselves, and there's no reason why people are talking about them as potential frauds.
It's great pressure from Hufanga. It flushes out Jalen Hurts to the left, and there's an uncovered defender, defender who jumps onto Hurts. Kick is up
That's
from
you, that's you, that's you.
This place nearly took off.
Yeah. This place almost took off. It might take off if Marvin Mims Jr. can get away, and he can't.
Good tackle.
That's a great tackle. These games are getting really fun, boys.
You know why, Ollie? You know why? Because it's the witching hour.
It's got to be our boy Dowdle to take this in, surely.
Yeah.
Bryce Young, they're trying to get it done himself. They're at the half-yard line.
Inches.
Do you sneak it? Or they've got an extra tight end heavy set. Is that Dowdle at the back there? It is Dowdle. Give it to Dowdle.
Yeah!
Does he in?
Yes!
Come on! Come on!
Get in there.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, we were calling it. The Paddy
Sportsbook has turned fully Panthers. There are non-Panthers fans cheering. There was a Bucks fan over there cheering for the Panthers.
Oh, mate. Do you know what? I didn't think he had made it, but on the second view there at the top, he went in backwards. He was lying down. He made it look easy.
Yeah. The Red Rifle, Andy Dalton there on the backup QB, congratulating. This is sensational here at Paddy Sportsbook at the Hippodrome. Everyone is glued to the 55 screens in here. There's football everywhere. There's people cheering in different parts of the room. There's people cheering around us. Oh, it's a scoring review. Oh no. Oh no.
Has he gone down slightly early?
Oh no.
He looks well in though. Let's have a look.
Replay. We've got a bird's eye view replay.
This ain't going to give away if is his arse or is his bum down?
His bum right down.
I don't think you could. There's enough.
Is there
evidence.
enough? Yeah. Is there enough?
It's given on the field. I don't think you can turn this over.
Because the pylon can's going to be of no use here. There's too many bodies. This is the only view you can see, and that's not going to determine if he's down or not. There's no angle there that's going to be able to overturn it.
Big interception in the Ravens game, and everyone's gone home. That is amazing. There's no one there.
Has anyone seen?
Touchdown. Cool stands. Yes, Panthers.
There we go.
we were the only ones clapping there.
Yeah.
Those guys were like, yeah, it's touchdown, don't worry about it.
You're not going to take him out yet. You're going to let him finish his drive, but take Justin Fields out of this game. He's getting battered.
Take Dak out.
Yeah, take Dak out, so take Dak out.
Take Dak out,
big
take
game
out
coming up.
Justin.
Commanders versus Chargers later on. Wowee, that's a big game.
Indiana's out of the game in case anyone was worrying.
Is that game still going on?
It's still 6 minutes, mate.
Yeah, it's on one of the 55. Extra point is good, I think. No, it's not. Oh, my word.
They missed the extra point.
No, it was 17-13.
No,
good.
Panthers made it. Panthers made
Extra
it.
point's good.
Oh,
Bo Nix
Nix
drops
into,
back.
oh, what a catch.
What a catch. Is that Franklin?
Oh, over the shoulder spinning.
No, Evan Ingram, the lesser spotted tight end wide receiver wannabe, Evan Ingram.
A number change. I don't like tight ends with single numbers.
Yeah, no, I don't like it either. It's hard to, yeah.
No, I don't mind it.
You don't mind it?
Of course.
Of course.
That's, whenever we zig, you have to zag.
Guy behind us with a Julius Peppers jersey.
Oh,
signed.
here we go. Sutton's warming up now. This could be squeaky bum time for the Eagles. I mean,
do you know who else?
Squeaky
Bum.
Oh!
Squeaky bum time for who else? You two and Darren Bent.
Not me. I'm not an Eagles fan.
You literally said you have a soft spot for the Eagles.
I've got a soft spot for Philadelphia.
That's like me saying I have a soft spot for... I can't even say it.
Go on.
Do it.
No, couldn't do it.
It's a great city, though. Yeah. Good food.
Here we go.
Sorry, just taking a sip
On the
there.
sweep. Oh, another first. He made the first down
I don't
there?
think so. I think he's 2 yards short.
Either way.
But it's DJ Harvey there with his disc jockey moves down that sideline.
Jets with a garbage time touchdown there.
That was good.
Yeah, don't be like this.
That was good.
Carson Beck.
Andrew Beck.
Andrew Beck.
Who's Carson Beck?
He's related to Beck, by the way.
Oh,
Really?
Guitarist, yeah.
Really?
No!
I don't believe a word that comes out of his mouth, Kwaku.
He's just throwing you
Rule
off. He's like dangling the red towel here and then, yeah.
Broncos on the 35-yard line. Bo Nix drops back, hands it off to
nice.
J.K. Dobbins, who barely
Big
gets
return
back
from
to
the
line
Dolphins,
scrimmage.
all the way up knee to halfway.
I don't like running it on that down there. I
think you run it to see if you can make it a really third and short.
I think you throw it both of those
Yeah,
downs.
maybe. 26-14. The Saints are leading over the Giants. Shall we see if there's been a Taysom Hill event?
Yeah, go on. You've been looking for a long time,
You're so
mate.
desperate. To be fair, you've nailed your other one so
They
far.
nailed the 2-point attempt. We've got a game here. Still 8 minutes left. We've got a game. Two score game in the Cowboys Jets. They can,
There's still
convert the
plenty of
2-point
time left
conversion.
in these games.
Yeah.
No event in Taysom Hill, and it's
No.
a flag against the Broncos in the Eagles game.
That's
So
not what you need.
that will bring them back maybe 10 yards. I think it was Bryant with some holding potentially. We're waiting to hear the score, the call from the Zebra. Sean Payton, not a happy man. It is pass interference. So that's 10 yards. There'll be third down and pretty long. And now not running it on that second and 5. Second and 5 is going to hurt you.
Yeah.
What? He was held there.
I
That's a
don't
nonsense
really
call.
see that. I don't know what they've seen there.
Look at here.
Yeah.
So he gets held and then accidentally trips a man.
Yeah.
That couldn't. You can't.
Nah, that's a BS
Just
call.
pick up the flag there.
Yeah.
That's where replay assistants should be coming in. Evan Ingram's first down is chalked off. It's now 3rd and 15 from the Philly 45. So they're out of field goal range effectively. That was offside. They jumped the gun, 97 from the Eagles, but it's a first down.
There we go.
Come on,
There we
Cortland
go.
Sutton.
See, I'm not an Eagles fan. I want them to score.
You just want a good finale.
I do.
Oh,
no.
Touchdown in the Dolphins game.
Oh, no.
And it's gone to Jalen Waddle. Does he do the Waddle as a celebration?
Yeah.
I didn't see, but
see it.
Dolphins lead 23-20 against the Panthers. We are in for a real finale here.
Oh! Touchdown! There we go. There we go. Come on.
Have some of that, Darren Ben. There we go.
Evan
Sorry,
Ingram.
I lost my mind there.
Evan Ingram.
What time to go to the loo? Evan Ingram there with the touchdown. Look at that.
Yes, that's
Broke
lovely.
the plane. His legs were parallel. Oh,
Wow.
The kicks banged through by the Dolphins. So they're up by 4 with 4:42 to go. Evan Ingram has gone in. Will Sean Payton go for 2? 17-16 down.
Just take one. Take one.
Take one to...
Take one.
Oh, he's consulting his little book. 7:36 to go.
What's the benefit of going for 2 here?
He's going for 2.
I don't think he should.
He's going for 2.
I don't think he should.
Sam Harris is coming back. Look at this.
Take the point. Yeah.
So here we go. Bonix under centre. Hitch kicks a man to the left. Rolls out to the right.
They take the lead.
Eagles down 17-18 against the Denver Broncos. This is sensational here at the Hippodrome. Paddy Sportsbook. People are going wild. I'm going wild. It might actually happen. A prediction, a big shout might come off.
I love that call. As much as I hate it, being an Eagles apologist, I love going for 2 there.
Do you?
I love it.
I didn't love it. I didn't love it.
Cojones.
What's the benefit of going for 2 there, though?
You're stamping your authority. If they can stop them, which they haven't really done much, the Eagles' offense in the second half.
And there's 7:36 to go.
Exactly.
So it's like you've got time to
get ahead.
Yeah.
If you've got a chance to get ahead in the fourth quarter, you take it.
I think fourth quarter, this much time on the clock, I don't know. I would have gone for 1, but it was a good decision in the end.
Yeah.
So Dak Prescott is still in the game. He is 210 yards, 3 touchdowns, 15 for 26.
We've got a game
But
here,
he's
mate.
just found the tight end Ferguson for a long first down. 30-14, the Cowboys lead the Jets in MetLife. Sam, you missed the.
I was going to say, how are
the
guys doing behind us?
The Dolphins went ahead. It's a bit disappointing, but
a bit nervous behind us.
Yeah.
But the Panthers have the ball. So. And it's offsides against the Dolphins. So Panthers will get a new set of downs. It means that they potentially can go down the field, bleed a bit of clock, get a touchdown.
Big return here. Big return here.
Big
return here.
return.
There we go.
Oh, and he's pushed out of bounds. Shipley, the running back on the return team, pushed out of bounds around about the 40 to 45 yard line. So good field position for Justin Fields. And it feels like he's needed good field position this season.
Yeah.
This game. Because when he hasn't been in good field position, the Broncos have been able to stop those drives.
So I put down in my notes for this game earlier, we didn't get to them, but just so I'm not lying, Craig, who can back me up here, it hasn't happened yet, but I wrote down, I expect this game to end with the Eagles with a last-minute tush push.
That would be poetic. That would be poetic.
Oh, my word. Hurts finds Devontae Smith out in the flat, and he's banged out of bounds with 1 yard to go. So it'll be second down and 1.
They also don't
Eagles.
need to rush here. I know I'm quite critical of them taking too long to snap the ball, but you want to burn the clock as much as you can here.
Yeah.
You do not, if you do end this score of the drive, you cannot give them too much time to come back.
Yeah.
This is where you need to be using Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, Saquon Barkley on a second one, but second one, they expect you to run it, so perhaps you quarterback keep, give it to the Slim
block.
Reaper, and he makes it
there.
6 or 7 yards out of bounds down the right-hand side, moves the chains, don't have chains anymore, but he moves them.
Another flag.
Flag from the Miami side, so it could be against Miami this in the Dolphins Carolina Panthers game. 24-20. The Dolphins lead, 4:31 left in the fourth quarter, but it could be against DJ Dallas, the third-string running back, who's in because Chuba Hubbard is out. It's all over in the Texans.
Wow.
Ravens
game.
game.
It was done after the first quarter.
And 44-10. We can put that game to bed. Well done, well covered.
It's unfortunate. I thought you might have had a bit more of a competitive game there.
I thought so too.
Rashid Shaheed has got first down for the Saints They're 26-14 up over the Giants with about 4 minutes left to go in that fourth quarter. They're in Saints territory, in the Giants territory, sorry. 31-yard line.
Another flag.
Another flag.
Come on, you could be looking at offensive holding here.
And Dowdle's
come
hurt.
up. Gimpy.
Oh, no.
That's a calf.
No. That's a calf.
Oh.
No, it's against the Dolphins. They'll decline it. Automatic first down. But
Get him in that blue tent. Get him back out there.
yeah, get a tennis ball on that calf.
So it's the last thing you want to see. He was getting things moving. And now you're really putting the ball in Bryce Young's hands.
And that's offensive holding on Sealer, defensive holding on Sealer. So the defensive lineman trying to get through. I'm trying to see where that holding was. They cut the replay short. Jalen Hurts and Devontae Smith wrapped up before the line of scrimmage, and they can't make it. And that will be 4th and 4. They're going to have to punt the ball away.
Oh, that's a great throw. That's a great throw.
Do you know what? In this Paddy Sportsbook, people are really backing these Carolina Panthers.
Of course.
Really love that. Love to see it in here. Great pressure from Benito off the right hand corner.
It looks like the Eagles are going to go for it here, and I don't blame them.
4th and 4, they're going for it. Yeah,
you're in no man's land here. You got to go for it.
This is Nick Sirianni saying, we want to keep our 0.
And then this is where you lot are right in terms of going for the 2-point conversion.
Because you forced that.
You forced this, yeah, you forced this.
You forced that. But here we go. Hurts, drops back, unloads.
Oh, he's got him. That's a flag of play. No, that would have been PI.
Now, is it PI?
That would have been a PI.
Or Sirianni's not happy.
No way. No, that is weak. There's been so many weak calls in this game.
No way.
So many
Sean
weak
Payton's
calls.
about to blow a gasket.
That is
Sean
weak.
Payton's about to blow a gasket.
Illegal shift.
Jesus.
Wow.
So that'll be 4th and 9.
Can't be doing that.
4th and 9 for the Broncos.
And now they're punting.
And now they have to punt. You can't go out on 4th and 9 in your own end.
Oh.
No.
Illegal shift. Is that Saquon Barkley wasn't set? He wasn't set. So you've got to be set for 1 second.
Dak's still out there, still throwing.
Still winging it.
Phil winning it, and Ryan Flournoy with the first down there. 5:16, 15, 14 left in the fourth quarter. 30-14. The Jets are losing to the Cowboys. Ball is up from the punter of. Oh, it's a terrible punt. It's a terrible punt.
It's a terrible punt.
You're saying that punt was shallow.
Big third down. Massive third down in the Panthers game here.
Please show me a shot of Bradley Cooper now. Oh, I need to see that shot. Go round, Bronco. Go round.
Bryce Young stepping back. Has he got? Nice.
Good stuff, boys. Good stuff. Keep your eyes on that one. Oh, the Broncos could do it. This would be amazing.
This would be
oh,
crazy.
my God. I would love this more than life itself. It's gone final in your game. Just recap, you're at 4-1 now.
It's looking good. I mean, we're playing clever football. All three facets of the game: offense, defense, special teams for the first three games of the season. We didn't punt for 2 games. Everyone is doing their job, which is something we're not used to. Anyway, back to the Panthers game.
Rolls to his right. Oh, lovely little move.
Played.
From, it's a Troutman. Yeah.
They're going for a
Adam
4th
Troutman.
down.
4th down for the Carolina Panthers. 4th and 5. Bryce Young.
This game.
Oh! Sensational grab there from
Clutch.
That was clutch. Wobbly ball, but he got it there anyway.
It's not how, it's how many.
Yeah, it's not how, but how many.
The vibe in here is just unbelievable.
It is.
It's electric in here. What a great catch that is.
That's a good catch.
Oh, my God. Great thing by Troutman there. Stayed in bounds. Stayed in bounds.
Drain that
Eagles,
clock.
though, still with 7 with their 3
Touchdown
timeouts.
Cowboys.
J.K. Dobbins. Yeah, he gets about 4 yards. What happened? Javonte Williams with his 3rd touchdown of the day. Hat trick for the Lions. Here he goes. Trevor Etienne gets a first down. Oh, my word. the Dolphins.
Get ready for these lot to go wild if this goes in.
Dolphins.
I'm going to be jumping over and dancing with them.
Dolphins 24-20.
Run it the first 2 downs.
You've got to run it now.
Run it the first 2
The
downs.
run game has been absolutely brilliant in the second half from the Carolina Panthers.
I don't see Bryce Young throwing it at all in any of these 3 downs. Just run it, drain the clock. Look at that. Look at the discrepancy in rushing yards. 236 to 19.
Bonix drops back and he's sacked, throws it away.
He throws away.
Just about gets it to the line of scrimmage. Maybe there was a man in the area. I think they're fine. Bonix gets away with that.
Like
play action.
Bryce Allen. Come on!
He's in. Gets in there.
I think we went more mental than those
yeah,
guys. Okay. So the Panthers with 1:59 left.
Too much time
26
on the
to
clock.
24
Go for
up.
2. Go for 2.
No, go for
2.
1. Go for 1.
Go for 1.
I think you go 1 here.
I think you go 2 here.
What do they do? Why'd you go 2?
Because they choose to get field goal position to make it, to tie the game. I think go for the win. Go for the win and go for 2.
Well, you changed your tune.
No, but here, go for 2.
Bonix has been called for intentional grounding.
That was intentional grounding. Like there was nobody who's throwing that to. That's intentional grounding.
There's a receiver there,
that's intentional grounding.
but it doesn't get back to the line of scrimmage. So that's really what they're going
Well, they're
for.
going for the kick.
Going for a kick here. The Dolphins do have their 3 timeouts, and the kick is good. 27 to 24. We've got 1:59 left in the fourth quarter in the Dolphins-Panthers game.
Go for 2 there, man. That's going to OT. That's definitely going to OT.
So, 37 to 14. Javonte Williams running that in for the Cowboys against the Jets. The Giants-Saints game is 26 to 14 to the Saints. 1:56 left. But the Giants have the ball 1st and 10. They are 2 scores down. So looking tricksy. They have to score in this possession and then get the ball back off of an onside kick. 3rd and 6. Now for the Broncos.
They need to get this.
3:28 left. Eagles with 3 timeouts left. Bonix receives the ball, lobs it up to Cortland Sutton, who gets it, brings it down. That's a first down. That moves the chains. Oh, it's getting squeaky bum time or sweaty bum time for Darren Bent.
It's looking ominous now. I've got a feeling that this might be beyond even the Eagles being able to pull this out of the fire. Sutton, since I asked where he's been
there.
Yeah, that's very
summoned him.
I'll tell you where he's been.
He took that personally.
He did take that personally.
He's been in the backfield of the Philadelphia Eagles. Philadelphia Eagles not lost in 18 games.
And that in itself is mad. And that is why they deserve the respect that they've been getting. But, I mean, to come into Philadelphia and Bonix doing this in the second half, look.
Excuse me, I'll take that back. Not lost in 10. They've had 10 straight wins going back last season. They're 20-1 over the last 21
That's
games. Mad. And they're 18-0 in all the games that Hurts has finished and started and finished. So if this happens, it breaks a lot of streaks. It's pretty seismic, but it hasn't happened yet. So hold your water, hold your thing.
Yeah.
A lot of the screens have moved on to this game here in Philadelphia. Whilst we wait for the 9 o'clock games to get going, and we'll see those pop up on our screens as and when they do. But Bonix hands it off now to J.K. Dobbins here. All you want to do is just run the ball.
Eagles
Get the
start
Eagles
burning
to
their
burn
timeouts.
They've got the 2-minute warning
coming.
Which 2-minute warning to come.
They've taken their first timeout.
Yeah, taking the first timeout.
Yeah.
There we go. That's why the clock stopped. The play clock is still going. Oh my goodness gracious me! This is sensational.
It's all going off.
1:20 left in the Saints game against the New York Giants. Giants have the ball in Saints territory on their 34-yard line. Jackson Dart back, runs up towards the line of scrimmage, loops it out to Cam Scatterboo, who jigs inside and makes the first down.
Why did he not run out of play?
That's mental. That's a great shout. Why didn't he run out of play?
That's insane.
What are you doing,
smart
Cam?
football.
Honestly.
The Dolphins are on the move.
Keep an eye on that for me, please.
I will do.
That was so dumb.
That's so weird. What are you doing? So Dolphins.
1st and 10. Tua has just completed a first down. Hey, I still don't know which way this game's going.
Ball is on the Miami 22. 1:54 left. They are down 24-27 in Carolina. 1-3 versus 1-3. Dolphins have all 3 timeouts left.
Look, watch out for Tua going deep. Watch out for Tua going deep.
Tua in the I formation. Brings it back.
No, he doesn't.
Jalen Waddle,
throws
you've
it
got
out
to be catching those.
No, I think that's great coverage by Thornton. That's sensational coverage. Breaks up the pass. It's 2nd and 10. And the Miami Dolphins, it's getting very, very tight indeed for them.
This might have your boy Waller written all over it, you know.
I think take a deep shot, mate.
There he is, number
Catch
83,
him
Waller.
slipping.
Yeah, I think the defense will give it to you.
Bo Nix, 2nd and 14. They ran on first down on 1st and 15. Got 1 yard with Dowdle. But Bo Nix is in the gun here, so he's going to throw. He's underthrown underneath to Sam Harrison's man, Cortland Sutton. It's 3rd down, 3rd and 2. The clock keeps running.
Tua almost throws a pick here. I need to see what happens.
If they get this first down, it's almost done. Almost done. Eagles take the timeout. 1 timeout left. 2:27 left on the clock. What happened in this Dolphins game? Sam Harris.
They just overthrew Waddle and he's plucked it up in the air, and the Panthers D was inches away from making that an interception.
So, Miami Dolphins come to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10. 6 on the play clock. Tua steps back. Left arm, but he's wrapped up. That's an incredible sack. Got to stop the clock. Got to stop the clock. It's 4th and long. Do they stop the clock? Clock's still running. Mike McDaniels hasn't stopped the clock. It's 1:32. They've still got their 3 timeouts. They're going to let this run. And
Call a timeout.
What is the thinking here?
No, they're letting this run, so you keep the timeouts for the Carolina setter down.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a great hit.
So in the Broncos-Eagles game.
Another flag. They couldn't make the 4.
Oh, my word. There's a flag against the Eagles, I think. That's going to move the chains. Punt is up. And fair caught by the Panthers at their own 28-yard line. There's some celebrations on the sideline as a huge sack onto a Taika Vailoa means that the Dolphins will have to waste their timeouts. I think it's Matthew Jude on the 3rd.
The flag against the Eagles is a personal
unnecessary
foul.
roughness against Zach Bourne.
After the play. Do you know what?
We've seen ill discipline from the Eagles all season long.
So wait for it. This hit here. Just what are you playing at?
What are you doing there?
So the receiver is down. He's on the floor.
Yeah.
And he just comes in and his elbow to the helmet. DJ Harvey is down. The play's over, and it's an elbow to the helmet. Right, Carolina Panthers. They need a first down to win the game. Pretty much, and if not, they leave maybe 23 seconds left on the clock after a punt. So they hand it off to Rico Dowdle, who is up the gut for 4 yards. It is Butler on the tackle on there. 1st and 10, though, when we switch our attention over to the Eagles-Broncos game. Eagles could lose their first game in 11. They'll go 20-2 for the last 20. And Jalen Hurts, their first game that he would have lost in 18, where he started and finished. It is Bo Nix under center. He's in the I formation as well. Drops back, gives it to J.K. Dobbins, who takes it up the right-hand side, right hash, at the Eagles' 13-yard line. Eagles take a timeout, 2:16
Shout out to our boy Rico Dowdle. 22 carries for 204 yards. That boy has been cooking today.
He's been carrying it, mate. And he had to, though. He had to.
I don't think you were here. We were likening him to Lev Bell.
Yeah. Do you know what? And that's not a bad comparison. Never do I think we'd be comparing those two together either.
But the way he just stops at the line of scrimmage and then picks his spot.
And it doesn't look like he's running too fast either. He's waiting, he's sat behind, he sees his hole and he goes for it.
Well, a lot of this lateral, and then he makes his move. Yeah. This is very exciting in the witching hour, isn't it, Sam?
We might have a convert.
4 seconds.
Wait till I bring my gong next week.
4 seconds left. 40 seconds left in the Saints-Giants game. Saints are going to win that 26-14.
Big win.
Right. Total yards this quarter, in the fourth quarter, 156 for the Broncos, 15 for the Eagles. That Broncos defense is legit. They took a timeout. And here we go, the Panthers. Hands it off, Bryce Young to Rico Dowdle, who makes 2 yards. The Dolphins will have to take their timeout, their second timeout. 54 left on the clock. It'll be 3rd and 6 for the Panthers. So if the Panthers get a first down here, game over.
Yeah.
If they don't, it leaves about 50. The clock's gone back to 55. So they run a play, maybe 3 seconds, 52. They can take that down to 40 seconds. They can take it down to 12 seconds. Kick the punt. The punt takes about 6 seconds, so the Dolphins will have 6 seconds to play with at the end of the game.
Yeah. It's concerning signs to them.
There was a lot of seconds and numbers there. I can only apologise.
Maths boys here, don't worry.
Garrett Wilson with the touchdown for a bit of gunk time in your fantasy leagues. 2nd and 9 then for the Broncos, but the Chargers here. There's some noise here in the Paddy Sportsbook as the Chargers fans sat behind us are getting behind their team. Bryce Young throws it and it goes in. It's a flag. Oh my, 2 flags on the play. This has got to be defensive pass interference. It's Jones with his second one. That one, well, the first one was tacky. This one could be even tackier. Is it game over? It's a 2-minute warning in the Broncos-Eagles game. 3rd and 8. So the Broncos will take this down another 40 seconds, maybe, after their run. So it'll be 1:20 left on the clock. They'll take the field goal. They'll be 4 points up with about 1 minute left on the clock for the Eagles to go down the field and get a touchdown. The Tennessee Titans and the Arizona Cardinals have kicked off. The Titans are on defense. The Cardinals have the ball. They have their 2 running backs in instead of their 2 backup running backs in. But 3rd and 2. Right.
Well done, Carolina. That's a big win.
Yeah.
That's a big win.
So Carolina.
That's a big win.
Have they got the win? Have they got the win?
Yeah, victory formation is done.
So Mike McDaniel is not taking the timeouts. No. He's letting it run because he knows that he's got no chance of winning the game.
Bryce Young needed that.
Yeah, he did.
Do you know what needed that? We needed that.
Yeah.
What we got there was us. Well, do you know who did that? We did it.
We did it.
We got behind the Panthers.
Well done.
Well done.
Well done.
Good win, lads. Good win. So we've got wins for your Cowboys, your Colts, our Panthers, and maybe a win against Darren Bent's Philadelphia Eagles. Here we go. Oh, that would be the cherry on top of the cake.
That'd be a pretty good day.
He is going to get stuck into you next week.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers against the Seattle Seahawks. Seahawks in their throwback unis, which look sensational. The Bucs in their all-white look really good as well.
I love that they put the throwback logos on the scoreboard as well.
Look at that. Bucs are in their throwback all-white as well, I think, there. So with the orange, I was going to say ginger, orange piping and orange trim with the red trim as well. So the Bucs there. They've got RedZone on that screen. I love it. Marvin Harrison Jr. with a touchdown for the Arizona Cardinals. I love that. I love Marvin Harrison Jr.
Talking of people who needed things, he needed that, especially after the stick he was getting last week.
Really did. Flag on the play, though. Might come back. How's this game in MetLife still going
on?
It's 37-22. Jets are losing to the Cowboys.
because the Cowboys just want to let you know that their defense is terrible. They want to concede a few more points.
They want to close the 6 p.m. slate out.
That's an amazing jump ball. I think he's down at the half-yard line, by the way. But this, if you get the replay of this, boys, it's sensational for Marvin Harrison. He's sandwiched between two defenders.
That is a huge
But
catch.
I think he's down there at the half-yard line.
That looked like his old man.
The onside kick is not got through.
Right, we're back from the 2-minute warning break.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go. Come on, Denver Broncos. Touchdown ices the game. First down ices the game. It's 3rd and 8. You might have, will they throw it? I think they'll run it here because a field goal then puts it on. The Eagles will have to go down the field to win the game with a touchdown. Bo Nix, though, he's throwing it. He's under duress. He goes down, takes a slide.
Wasted a bit of time.
No,
as
but
well.
that's good.
Yeah,
It
no,
wastes
that's
time.
good.
Do you know what? I really like that.
That's exactly what you need to do.
You see if something is open downfield or in the end zone, then you take your chance if it's a sure thing. Otherwise, you run around a little bit, you take a bit of time off. So, 27 seconds on the play clock. This is going to go down for Denver Broncos to take their timeout at around about 1:14, 1:15. So, after the field goal, and then the kickoff, the Philadelphia Eagles with 0 timeouts will have 1 minute 10 to drive the field and get a touchdown
That's enough time.
if the Broncos get this field goal.
That's enough time.
Well done with Sean Payton getting that timeout there. He's burgled a second off of the play clock, or off of the timekeeper. So 1:14 left on that. 4th and 9, they'll go for a field goal in that one. That Marvin Harrison touchdown was chalked off. So 2nd and goal there in Arizona against the Titans. I'd love a different, I'd love the Bucs game on somewhere, but it's not.
Yeah.
In front of you.
But we do have 37-22, and that's it. Knees, good win for the Cowboys. Well done.
Thank you, mate.
Well, mate.
Thank you.
That defense needs working on, but the offense is legit.
The offense is, like I said before the show, the best offense in the league. I don't want to shout it too much because the Cowboys, no one likes Cowboys, but we could just put our points on anybody without our number 1 receiver.
Yeah, you called it.
So the kick is...
It's a flag.
Flag on the play. What's that going to be? Hello. If this is against the Eagles, it then becomes...
It's not. It's against the Broncos.
It then becomes 4th and 3.
It's against the Broncos.
Against the Broncos, they're moving back. They're moving back. All right, I was getting excited. Full start, offense, yeah, number 74. Oh, I've become really good at lip reading suddenly. It could be anything for you guys, you don't know. But I promise you that's what the zebra said. 2nd and goal for the Arizona Titans. Arizona Cardigans at Cardigans, the Cardinals at against Tennessee Titans, and that has been blown up by the Titans defense. Flag on the play though. Oh my gosh, so many flags this season.
So many flags.
They've made their field goal. It's all down to whether the Eagles can drive the length of the field.
Well, okay.
Keep themselves undefeated and shut everyone in here up.
The big question about Jalen Hurts is he actually an elite quarterback? If you have Patrick Mahomes, if you have Josh Allen, if you have Lamar Jackson in this situation, you back them to...
This is set up for him. This is set up for him to shut up a lot of his doubters.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what's really surprised me about Jalen Hurts today?
No.
Just 2 runs.
Yeah. He wants to be less of a runner. He said it himself.
2 runs. When there's the danger of him moving the ball with his feet, everything else works because the run game then improves with Saquon, the passing game then improves with play action, whatnot. If you're Jalen Hurts and you're not running with the ball,
do you think that has anything to do with the fact now that he's won something and he doesn't want to risk it if he's not as hungry?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it might be. Carter has gone in for the Arizona Cardinals, the 4th string running back at the beginning of the season. He's now the man that's taken the ball in because of those injuries for Trey Benson and James Conner for the Arizona Cardinals. So they lead the Tennessee Titans by 6 points to 0.
You see it all the time, though, with a bit further back. But Steve Young, after he got his Super Bowl chip, he didn't want to run as much. When you've got the chip, you don't need to put your body in as much danger.
No, because you've already done it.
You've done it already.
Here we go, up to the 25-yard line.
Patrick Mahomes is running more than he's ever done.
Which
but that's because his offense is stunk right at the beginning of the season.
75 yards they've got to go.
How was the run back on that?
He didn't go too far, but I think they were worried. They don't want to fumble it. They want to give themselves a chance of actually having the ball. So we'll see where they're going to go. 1 minute and 6 seconds on the clock. Right. No timeouts. Can they do it?
Predictions, boys. Are they going to do it?
Of course
I'm
they're going to do it.
saying no, Darren Ben. They're not going to do it.
Well, Jalen Hurts is one of the best quarterbacks in the league in terms of throwing to the sideline. He makes those throws with regularity. So let's see. This is the game.
I think in the NFL there are 3 quarterbacks who
he's looking at AJ.
Trust, and it would be these 2.
Do not want to take a sack there.
The pocket collapse, taking a sack. They've got to get on that ball quickly. Why aren't they being that quick? Jalen Hurts looks really calm. He has to be calm for his offensive line, but the clock is running down. 48, 47. Jalen Hurts receives the ball. Pocket is collapsing again, but he gets it underneath to Saquon Barkley. Barkley now stays in field, and he's tackled at the 30. Clock is still running.
Hurry up.
He's got his third down, but with 33, 32, 31, 3rd and 7.
He is not showing the signs here of someone who's he's got 30 seconds left.
He's on 31. He goes back. Broncos are giving the underneath all the time, and it's broken up. Well played, and it's 4th and 7. Barron there with the pass breakup, and they are one play away, the Denver Broncos, for putting a shock on Darren Bent's Philadelphia Eagles.
Poor Darren Bent. Do you know what?
I wonder who called this.
He's looked far too casual in this drive. I don't know if he thought in the back of his mind that he hadn't really got a chance of making it.
Yeah.
There was nowhere near enough urgency.
One of my favourite things is seeing faces in the crowd of people, preferably a kid crying. Secondly, some other person being really despondent. Right, Jalen Hurts gets the snap. Drops back to his own 20. Pockets collapsing. Throws underneath. It's a wobbler. And it's incomplete.
Flag.
It's a flag on a play. It's a flag.
Still alive.
Still alive. I thought it was
alive.
I thought that was glory.
No, I thought that was. You're shameless. I thought that was glory. That is unbelievable.
I thought that was my victory against.
It's a flag all day long. He's all over him. He's all over him.
4 goals for England. It's
he's
a trip.
all over
it's
him
a
and
trip.
he's tripped
Yeah,
in.
it's a trip. It's an accidental trip, but trip.
Well, now you're in position to throw a Hail Mary if you need to.
You've got time for 2.
You got time for 2.
It's you and me rubbing our knees because we're nervous. Oh dear. Here we go. It's 1st and 10 though. New set of downs. He's at his own 54-yard line. Or no, wait, you can't have that. His own 46-yard line, 47-yard line. He drops back. 13, 12. Pass underneath. Devontae Smith.
That's huge.
That's really good.
Dotson.
Don't doubt
It's
him.
Jahan Dotson.
Don't doubt him.
Jahan Dotson with that. Jahan Dotson is a bit more of a fixture now in this version of Nick Sirianni's offense for the Eagles. So, 9 seconds left on the clock. 21-17, the Broncos lead the Eagles, but the Eagles have the ball on the Broncos 35-yard line. They probably got 31-yard line, 29-yard line. They probably got 2 yards, 2 attempts at the end zone here.
Look at those DBs just so deep.
DBs deep.
In the end zone.
Linebackers deep. Drop back.
No way.
Oh, that could be a flag. That could be a flag.
No.
And the referee, Dallas fell down, but I think they're just saying that's a coming together. So
yeah.
I don't think that was a flag. I think that was the right call.
Yeah. You can't throw a flag for that.
Nick Sirianni disagrees, but
although you could throw a flag for that.
Hand on the shoulder. Hand on the shoulder pads.
You could.
But
I like the fact they let him play, but that is.
We've seen this happen
in this game.
Yeah.
Well, you said it.
It's been ticky and tacky. 3 seconds left. This is it.
This is where you got to go.
And you know who
Brown.
else is watching this really carefully? The Miami Dolphins.
Yes.
The Miami Dolphins, the only team to have gone unbeaten in the league.
Yeah.
They didn't have any draws like the Arsenal Invincibles who lost in
the Champagne's on ice.
who lost in the League Cup, the FA Cup, the Champions, the Invincible. Anyway, I don't know why I'm having a go at Patrick D'Angelo here. Right. It is Eagles all or nothing. This is the game. 3 wide receivers to the right. Hurts drops back, looking left, still looking left.
No way.
It's a win for Ollie Hunter. Denver Broncos win. Darren Bent, you lose. Oh yes. Oh yes. You only get that kind of drama here at the Paddy Sportsbook.
Wow, that was unreal.
Wow.
That was good stuff.
Sensational stuff. Eagles lose. Everyone loves to see it. They're the new Chiefs.
Behave yourself. Honestly, what an evening of football here.
That was incredible. Jalen did his job. He did his job. Just couldn't make the final play.
He did.
He threw it in the right areas.
And look, I think
that's in God's hands when you throw it there.
It is. I mean,
Thank God was a Bronco.
Fingertips on it.
Thank God it was a Bronco.
He had his fingertips on it.
He did.
So it's Devonta Smith and AJ Brown jumping together, and they both had both had their little fingers on it. I was going to say grubby mitts on it, but it didn't
What a
fall
big
for
win
them.
for Bo Nix.
It's a huge. Do you know? I don't think it is a big win for Bo Nix. It's a big win for that man, Sean Payton.
Yeah, okay.
Huge win for Payton and the defense. That was just absolutely epic. Cheers, lads. Thank you, boys.
Take it easy.
Just sensational stuff. Honestly, what a day.
This is where the post-mortem starts. I compared the Eagles to Liverpool, and when Liverpool were winning, it was all hunky-dory. Now we're going to examine why the Eagles can't play well. Because they haven't played well this season, they just got the wins. And now we're going to start asking
But I
questions.
think losses like this sometimes are needed because they will start looking at themselves. It's hard to look at yourself when you're winning.
Yeah.
You're only going to start picking out little bits that you're not getting away with when you lose. So I don't know. This could be a blessing in disguise for them. Look, it's they're still 4-1. They're still reigning Super Bowl champions. This could be the kick up their backside that they need.
The next 3 games. Oh, the next 3 games. Giants on Thursday Night Football live on talkSPORT 2. Then they're at the Vikings. So it's at Giants, at Vikings, and then versus Giants. So Giants, 2 of the next 3, and if you've just had a defeat,
those are 3 games you want.
I mean,
come on.
I mean, Vikings, their offense is really good. We've seen that you can throw on this Eagles defense, and the Vikings have TJ Hawkinson. They've got Justin Jefferson. They've got Jalen Reagor, not Jalen Reagor, but Jordan Addison as well. So the Minnesota Vikings offense is really good. I worry from
coming off a win.
Yeah.
Jackson Dart back at MetLife. We saw what he did the first time round. By the way, Darren Waller, touchdowns.
Well, yeah. Do we need to recall?
Jackson Dart bust. Big shout.
Yeah.
We need to go over your booms, mate, because I think you took the biscuit with them.
Yeah, you did.
Were you 3 for 3?
Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill. But his team got a win.
That was more of the heart, though.
Yeah, it was the heart speaking there. It was the heart. But just sensational stuff, boys. Well,
that was really good.
It's been amazing.
It's been amazing. I cannot wait for next week because we get to do it all over again.
And we get to do it with a loser.
We do. I'm sure Darren Ben is...
we get to do it with a loser, Darren Ben. So, yeah.
I'm sure he's quaking in his boots at the thought of seeing you, mate.
And what a slate of late games we've got as well. So, Bengals-Lions, Bucks-Seahawks, Titans-Cardinals, and then Bills-Patriots is the late game. I don't know about you, until that late game where I'm on talkSPORT 2, I'm going to stay in here with the 55 screens here at the Paddy Sportsbook. I ain't leaving. I ain't leaving. Oh, man. Brilliant stuff, boys. So, that about it, guys. Shall we wrap it up? Let's wrap it up. I haven't received the wrap up, but this is normally what we do.
Pat's had about enough of you.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Fair enough. Look, boys, thank you so much for being with me over the last...
No, thank you, Ollie.
How many hours? It's been 4 hours, 5 hours.
Yeah,
it's been
flew by.
It's been 5 hours. So we couldn't have had it for a better setting. We've had Panthers fans here. We've had people come past us and say thanks for us helping them out their experience here in the Hippodrome Paddy Sportsbook be worthwhile. Thanks to you guys for watching for the last 5 hours as well on NFL RedZone Watchalong. We're back at the same time next week. Hopefully my voice recovers. It's a lot of hot honey, hot water until then.
It's a labour of love.
Yeah. All right.
Save your voice for tonight, Oliver.
Yeah, well, make sure you get yourself down here to the Paddy Sportsbook at the Hippodrome Casino. It's the home of live sport in London, nay, England. Come down for live sport, betting, food and drink. Visit www.hippodromecasino.com/Paddy's-sportsbook for more information. The link is in the description below. 18 plus. Thank you, Patrick D'Angelo and Joe.
Let's go, Lions.